Gotta let them kids know.
Yeah! Welcome in, welcome back to another Go Irish episode of the Format Podcast.
No, I'm not going to let you do this. No. You sit back and listen. First of all, welcome YouTube, all the watchers, all the listeners, wherever you may be watching, tune in because I'm about to get on Bruce
Do that.
in the shirt that he's wearing today. Bruce,
Yes.
who did you pick to win this football game?
I picked Georgia. I did.
Who did I pick to win this football game?
You picked Notre Dame.
Oh,
You did.
What? Go Irish, man. Go Irish, man.
Go Irish, no doubt. I picked Georgia because I thought that Kirby Smart had the coaching advantage, and I took it on that.
Sometimes you got to be a free man to outsmart a Kirby. You feel me? Sometimes you got to be a free man to outsmart a Kirby. Oh, look at that.
Sometimes you do. That's love.
Hey,
That's love.
Big shout out Notre Dame, man. Big shout out Notre Dame. Big game, big win.
Yes.
You got it right. I'm gonna let you celebrate, but you ain't gonna take no credit. I'm giving you that. You ain't gonna take no credit.
I ain't take credit. What's going on, y'all? What's going on, man? As you can see, I'm in a fantastic mood, and I know as a journalist, I should be impartial. I should have worn another hoodie today, but I just couldn't help it. I'm so happy because, well, as you know, I'm a huge Notre Dame football fan, and the Irish just won the biggest game. They had their biggest victory in more than 30 years. But even before we get to any of that, that'll probably be a quick hit. Before we get to any of that, man, thank you all for being here. I appreciate you, whether you're watching right now or whether you're going to watch on the replay later. So make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Make sure you share the channel with people. Just do all that, man. If you're so inclined, please join the channel. We're going to have some good members only content coming out. But now that that's over with, Transformer, go ahead. Hit your quick hits, Transformer. Hit your quick hit.
Man, the quick hit is Notre Dame. Notre Dame just runs it up the middle on Georgia and stops them. Notre Dame, despite 10 penalties, despite all adversity, despite the stigma that they don't show up in big games, despite the travesty, and my prayers go out to the city of New Orleans and everything that happened on Bourbon Street, I believe is the name of it. Despite all of that, Notre Dame got it done, baby. Notre Dame got it done. Big win today for the Irish community.
Huge.
The most sacred crown, the most holified.
You already know what it is.
Ground in the world and in the country. that sacred facility, the soil is just straight from the holiest world of the holiest grass in the world.
I'm trying to tell you, man, it's different up there in Notre Dame, man. You gotta go sometime. If you love college football, real talk, that's one of those places you gotta go. You gotta go to Notre Dame. You gotta stop off at Doak Campbell and take a picture with Chief Osceola. No bull. I've done it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to get to a whiteout at Happy Valley. That's on my bucket list. You got to go do the jump around at Wisconsin. There's certain things that you need to do. And visiting Notre Dame, if you love college football, that's really one of them. I'm gonna
check it out, man. I'm gonna check it out, man. They on cloud 9, cloud 10 at this point.
Yeah,
they up there in the clouds with Jesus himself right now. Just like, we outside. There we outside. Yeah. So what was your most favorite, besides the clock hitting zeros in your football game? What was your favorite part of the football game?
You know what really had me thinking like we had an extremely good chance to win was that return to open up the second half. The 98-yard kickoff return. I thought that was huge and gave the Irish the cushion that they needed to go on, play freely on defense, and have an opportunity to close this game out. Now, Georgia kept threatening, so I'm not gonna lie and act like I wasn't a little nervous, but that one that made it 20-3. I thought that was my favorite moment, and I thought it really gave Notre Dame the cushion. That was huge. Because before the game started, I said we're going to need something on special teams. We're going to need some sort of interception return, pick six, scoop and score, strip sack, fumble return, something special. And we got that.
No. Yeah, no, I like it. That was huge. That was huge to come out of the game. I mean, to come out of the gate in the second half with a big score like that. Freeman said it right before the half. I mean, at the end of the first half, we got to come out aggressive. And there's not much better way to come out aggressive than getting a kick return for a touchdown.
That's right.
Right. Really, really putting Georgia on their heels for the rest of the game. Now your defense can really just sit back and be like, okay, they're eventually going to get desperate. As long as we keep this thing, keep that cushion, keep that 10, 13-point lead, Georgia eventually is going to get desperate. Yes. And our defensive line can get home. We know we got the safety back there. Matter of fact, I think one of your safeties is top four safety in the NFL draft coming up so far.
Xavier Watts.
Watts, yeah. Mm-hmm. So you got bros in the back that can hold it down in the secondary. Now get your bros up front to go get Stockton and slow him down in that passing attack, because ETN, you guys did a great job in stopping the run and keep taking that aspect out of Georgia football away from them. My biggest play was the special teams play, that fake. It was the fourth and inches. I think it was 6 inches to go. Mm-hmm. And they were in their own territory, I believe the 27-yard line or something near that. And you had the punt team out there, and at the last second, boom, switch, throw the offense in there, get them on the line, and Georgia jumped off sides. Man, at that point, I'm like, that's it. Notre Dame is in their head. They got them. This is over. Now we can methodically run the football the way we want to, take more and more time off the clock. By the time you gave Georgia the ball back, they had 1 minute and 49 seconds, down 13. Mm-hmm. Now your defense can really peel their ears back. Mm-hmm. Hey, nothing cheap, nothing deep. Go get them. Go get them, man. Great game, man. Great game for Notre Dame. All right.
I'm not sure that you guys really understand what this game meant to me. I've been watching Notre Dame football avidly since 1993. Even in my time in the service, being overseas and everything, I think I may have missed 10 televised Notre Dame football games since then. Because oddly enough, I guess because of their draw, Notre Dame games show up on AFN when you're overseas. This is crazy, right?
I know that.
Yeah. I'm in Iraq watching Notre Dame football. No bull. So, wherever I could, I didn't miss those
your
games.
Army. Never mind. I almost asked you, how'd you get service on the boat? But never mind.
You guys didn't get AFN on the boat?
Oh, my second one. On my second ship. I was on a frigate. I was on a frigate, my first boat, one of the oldest ships in the military. And
okay. I got you.
I didn't know what Wi-Fi was until we got on the DDG in my next boat. I'm like, y'all got Wi-Fi? What? Let's tune in. Let me see what we can log in. Let me see what we could do while we at sea. But no. We didn't really have that much access. And then if we turned one wrong way, we ain't got nothing.
So. I got you. Hey. It's not that serious. It was good to see you, brother. Eagles, brother, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, man. Unless you're an Irish fan, like, you really can't comprehend what a game like this, a win like this means. And especially not just for us. And I'm not going to go off on a tangent here because it's supposed to be a quick hit. But for Marcus Freeman, this is our head coach. This guy has been able to do in 3 years what Brian Kelly couldn't do in 10. And it is special to see what this young man, who's 10 years younger than me, has been able to. 38
years old, I believe. Yeah.
37, yeah. I think 37.
37.
I'm 47 this year.
Yeah.
But regardless, he's a young man. And to be able to take over at the helm of one of the most storied and hallowed programs in all of college football. No, but seriously, Notre Dame is one of the biggest brands, right? We all know that. And that's not an easy program to take over and to run and to have success. And so, for him to do that, man, shout out to Coach Freeman, man. Tremendous job. With that said, there's still 2 more games to try and win. So Penn State up next. Okay, 39. Okay. Yeah. Still a young guy. Not even 40 yet. But Penn State up next, and we'll see. That's going to be another game with a team that plays very similar to us, likes to run the football, plays tremendous defense, fast, well-coached, flies around, doesn't have a particularly explosive passing offense. So, that 8 in the box definitely can stack that. But we may very well, we have an elite secondary, may be able to take a couple of passes off of those guys. So, the Irish will see what happens. But for tonight, I'm so happy. Like, what y'all see here, You have no idea.
Y'all heard that? Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
During the game, you might have thought that 10 people were getting murdered inside this house the way the screaming was going on. You know what I'm saying? Well, maybe that was a bad analogy at this time, but I
very bad, but we'll proceed.
Inconsiderate. But the point is, I was going nuts in here. I really was. So, and then when the game was over, it was cathartic, a lot of relief. But all right.
Yo, he couldn't respond to my text chat. He couldn't respond to my calls.
I was trying to get ready for the show, y'all. I still had a show to do, right? I still had a show to come on here. The show must go on. I had to come on here with Transformer and try to give y'all a great sports show, because we actually have some good stuff lined up for y'all tonight. Of course, we got to pick them. As you can see, Transformer is going to give his own happy birthday LeBron segment.
I
guess he wasn't happy with the one I did the other day.
Not at all.
I mean, I wish the guy happy birthday many, many times.
Yeah,
and I told
happy birthday, Bron. But you manipulated the media. Come on, man. Hey, chat. Bruce is not gonna say nothing for my birthday. All right, my birthday come around. Just happy birthday and shut up. Don't. Hey, don't say nothing else. He's gonna criticize everything about me the moment he says happy birthday. Happy birthday, criticism. Here it is.
Damn. Nah, not even like that. Not even like that.
That's the way your LeBron James happy birthday segment.
No, man, I told the truth, man. But I did give the guy happy birthday, because when he had his birthday and I saw all those birthday tributes that were going on, it made me do a lot of thinking, and so I decided to get on the show and just share some of my thoughts about him on his 40th birthday.
That's crazy work. That's crazy word. But anyway, let us wrap up the quick hit. I believe if they play the same day Ohio State and Texas play, they're going to be playing on his birthday.
No,
if they play the 10th, or they're going to play the 11th.
No, they play the previous day. So first, it's next Thursday they play Penn State.
Okay.
Next Friday is Ohio.
And Friday,
State.
Ohio State, Texas plays. Okay.
Right.
Okay. I'm about to say they're going to play on his birthday. That'll be dope.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be a nice
little
birthday.
And then 10 days after that will be the championship game. I don't like how why you got 10 days in between? Just, I don't know, whatever.
I mean, typically for the final game in all sports, you kind of.
It might have to do with the NFL and the venues and whatnot. But what they really need to do is stop messing around and let maybe the top 2 or the top 4 seeds have home field all the way through. That's what they need to do.
I mean, but then y'all will never have it.
Well, see, here's the thing, though, because we're hearing a lot about them changing it to take away the whole, the conference championships, getting the buys and being the top 4 seeds, and just making it so that the top 4 seeds get the buys instead of conference champions, because not all conference champions are equal, right? You could be the ACC conference champ, but that might not be as good as the Big Ten or the SEC conference champ. You know what I'm saying? So, So they might just do the top 4 seeds. And if they do that, then theoretically that should eliminate Notre Dame being locked out of the top 4 seeds, because it's no longer reserved for conference champions.
Another way to get them in there. Another way to get them in there. Like, hey, give me a shot. Let me in the door. Tell me, let me say hi. Then bye.
That's right.
Oh man, good stuff though. Good stuff, man. You got another quick hit?
We're gonna have a good show for y'all though, huh?
You got another quick hit? That was all I had. I mean,
that's all I got, man. That's all I got, man. I can't think about nothing else. Now I gotta focus on trying to do the damn the pick 'em. I would definitely have to try to focus on the pick 'em.
Yeah, we're gonna have to lock in on the pick 'em. But since he said that, we're gonna go ahead and get this thing started. We don't want to be here all night. We want to give Bruce some of that time to celebrate and then bask into the holiest ground of Notre Dame beating Georgia today, guys. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the weekly pick'em. The final week of the NFL regular season is going to commence on Saturday. Only Saturday and Sunday games this week. So no Thursday night, no Monday night football games. It's going to all be on Saturday and Sunday for a couple of eliminated teams, a couple of teams who are trying to not be eliminated, and the rest of them just probably going to be having a lot of rest games. But we're going to start off with Saturday. Cleveland is going to travel to Baltimore to play Baltimore at 4:30 p.m. favored by 20.5. Crazy work in a divisional game. But Bruce, who you got winning that football game?
I definitely got Baltimore winning this game because they still want to lock up the division and they want to get the highest possible seed, which I think they're locked into the 3rd seed in the AFC, I believe. I don't know if they're locked in, but that's where they're sitting right now. So they want to have the best possible situation. So you got that. And
they got the game over the Texans. So they'll be the
and
3rd
Cleveland
seed.
already beat them earlier this season, so they're not going to let them come to Baltimore and get that win as well. And Cleveland, man, they're just in shambles, right? They're totally in shambles. And right now, I'm sure Derrick Henry wants to get his, as close to 2,000 yards as he can get. He has a good game here. He'll get over 1,900 on the season, which is absolutely insane, right?
Yeah.
Given his all the miles on him, the physical beating he's taken, and and then of course Lamar Jackson, he's going to do his thing. So very easily, I got Baltimore. I don't know if they cover the 20, but they're gonna win without too much problems.
Yeah, about 21 is what they'll need. They favor about 20.5. But I got Baltimore in this one. I think they're gonna honestly probably go hard in the first half and send them in the first and second half. There's not much they need from this football game. The Bengals will be playing the Steelers. We're gonna get into that one next, but they don't really need much in this football game. I believe they now hold the tiebreaker over the Steelers. So this could be a game, but either way, I got Baltimore. I mean, like you said, everything about Cleveland is just not good at all.
Bad team.
Yeah, just bad teams. But I did hear rumblings of Kirk Cousins maybe their next quarterback next year. So that's going to be
Cleveland.
Cleveland. They might go after Kirk Cousins.
Huh. Well, Atlanta don't want him back. Atlanta's they're all in on Penix. So
yeah. I think they're rightfully so all in on Penix, but yeah. But anyway, we're going to move on over to the next game. The Pittsburgh Steelers are going to be hosting the Cincinnati Bengals as the Cincinnati Bengals are fighting and prying their way into the last seed of the conference, currently held by the Denver Broncos. So they're going to need a Denver Broncos lost and a Miami lost or tie. And if they beat the Pittsburgh Steelers, then they're going to take that final spot. But Cincinnati is favored by 2.5 points on the road against Pittsburgh. Who do you have in this football game?
Yo, this is so tough because obviously I'm not rooting for the Steelers at all, but they've lost 3 in a row. So it's hard to think that they would limp into the playoffs on a 4-game losing streak. And they're at home. Trying to see, I haven't had a chance to look up the major injuries, but oddly enough, for most of the season, Pittsburgh has had an elite defense, but it's not looking so elite now. So, man, this is tough. I want to say with the way that Joe Burrow has been playing and Jamar Chase and these guys, I want to say that they pull out the win, but I find it so difficult in this situation to go against I was going to say Marcus Freeman, to go against Mike Tomlin and those guys, man. So, geez, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm trying to see. I don't see particularly major guys missing from Pittsburgh's roster. That's tough.
I'm not seeing much either.
Yeah,
Roman Wilson.
This is one of those pick'em games. But you know what I'm going to do here? I am going to go with Cincinnati because I believe that Joe Burrow and his guys are going to do every single thing that they can do to try and get into the playoffs. They still will be dependent on Miami and Denver losing to get in, but they're going to do their part. So I'm going to go with Cincinnati here. I'm going to go with them pulling the slight upset.
I like it. Cincinnati is right now, they're on fire, man. Joe Burrow's doing, like I said, everything possible. It's late, very, very late for that football team to try to get something going. Like I said, they have they're outside looking in, and they're preying on the downfall of the Denver Broncos and the Miami Dolphins. But you're going to do everything. You're going to try to put it all together. You're bringing in your playoff mentality, like every down counts, every inch counts, to try to win this football game. So I'm going to go with Cincinnati here as well. It's going to be unfortunate if Pittsburgh does go on a 4-game losing streak. That's why I want to pick Pittsburgh on this one. Because like I said, like with Mike Tomlin, you just don't see it. You just don't see it, but
you don't.
I don't sense a lot of pressure on Pittsburgh to get it done as I do the Cincinnati Bengals. So I'm gonna go with Cincinnati here to pull off a win. Right now they got a lot of momentum going. That passing attack is just right now unstoppable. Steelers over the last couple of weeks, they've been showing that they're vulnerable in that spot at this moment. A lot of this game is going to rely on the shoulders of TJ Watt. If he can be disruptive and he can knock Joe Burrow off that spot, 4 or 5 times this game, then they're going to have a much better chance. But I don't think the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to be pressed as much to get it as much as the Cincinnati Bengals. So I'm going to go with the Bengals as well on this one, man.
Okay.
All right. We're going to move on over to Sunday. We have now done with y'all held down the whole conference on a Saturday. I mean, the whole NFL. This is just one division. I just not noticed that.
That's right.
That's funny. I got your own division. Yeah.
That's how we get down, bro.
Bully the network, man. We taking over the TV.
That's it.
All right. We're going to get into some games here. Carolina's going to be traveling to Atlanta. Atlanta favored by 7.5. Mind you, Atlanta needs a win and a Buccaneers loss. So who do you have winning this football game in Atlanta?
I have Atlanta winning this football game in Atlanta. While Carolina is much improved in the way they're playing and being very competitive, I have Atlanta winning this game. I think that we have yet to see a kind of breakout game from the rookie Michael Penix Jr. This could be it. I'm looking at Atlanta winning this thing. They're not a great team by any stretch of the imagination, but they are good. And like I said, Penix at some point is going to have the game where he breaks out, and this could be it. I'm going with Atlanta here.
I like Atlanta too. As you know, I've been bullish. I'm bullish all the way to the end. All right, if they don't make it in, then so be it. They had a puncher's chance. But yeah, I got Atlanta. I think it's going to be a close game. Honestly, I think this is a game where Bryce Young is really trying to showcase what he got for the last time in the season. But I think this is a lot. They're going to bring their A game, Atlanta. Bring the A game. I get it. I ain't even meaning to say that, but they're going to bring out all their weapons. They're going to, again, bring out their best plays because, like I said, they want to at least control what they can control. Right now, they can control the win against Carolina, and they're just going to be looking at that New Orleans and Tampa game. Like, New Orleans, if y'all got anything left in the tank, whatever player y'all guys got, go out there and do something for us, please. But, yeah, I got Atlanta in this football game. Yeah, without a shot of a doubt. 7.5 favorites. All right, we're going to move on over. Washington is going to be traveling to Dallas. Washington favored by 6 points on the road with the rookie of the year, Jaden Daniels, at helm.
Washington is a very good a team that's playing very good football, and I think especially with having a young quarterback and everything, they don't want to sit back and just kind of just do whatever. They want to go into the playoffs on a good note. I think they're going to go in here primed and ready, and I think they're going to beat the Cowboys, who have little to play for at this point in the season. Now they can play for pride, so I respect that, but I think that they have little to play for. So I'm definitely going to go here with Washington.
We're gonna go with Dallas. Why? Because I need it. I need Dallas to win. All right. I don't want to have to travel to Philly first week in the playoffs. I would rather play. Okay. Yeah, I would rather play the Rams. Honestly, I would rather play the Rams. So right now, I am going to be playing. I mean, I'm picking with more of my heart than I am my head. So I'm going to pick Dallas because I need them to beat Washington. All right, Dallas, if you guys want to save anything going into this season, you guys are going to ball out of control. Last game of last year, you guys left Dallas Stadium in flames. All right, Green Bay came and gave you a little butt cutting. I need you guys to give Washington a butt cutting. All right, you got to go out on a high note. All right, go out there, divisional opponent, go out there and not let this rookie of the year come in there and carve you guys up. Do the best you guys can. So I'm gonna pick Dallas, man. That was more of a pep talk for Dallas than it was me picking with my logical brain, man. This would have been week 14, or I'm picking Washington, but I need them. I need Dallas to win in week 18.
So basically, do something for you. I got
do something for me, because the next game that we're about to talk about is going to be Chicago. Yeah, Chicago is going to be traveling to Lambeau Field. Green Bay favored by 10. I'm gonna go ahead and check Green Bay for you. No need to stress out anything about that.
No need to elaborate.
Yeah, Bears are gonna win. I mean, Bears are gonna lose 11 straight games, and that's just gonna be it, man. We still own the Bears. All right. Moving past that, Houston is gonna be traveling to Tennessee. Tennessee actually favored in this game by 1.5. Who do you got in this football game?
I'm disappointed in Houston this year, but I still think they're going to win this game.
Mm.
Tennessee doesn't show me anything that makes me believe in them, and I think D'Amico Ryan's going to have those guys ready to play, especially knowing that they're going to win. They're going to win the division, and
Mm-hmm.
as such, with a young team like that, you want those guys going into the playoffs, into the wild card on a winning note. So I'm going to go here with Houston. I don't see anything from Tennessee.
Yeah, I don't see anything from Tennessee, but I'm not sure if they play the entire football game.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pick Tennessee here because once again, Texans don't need it. I think they're very, very worried about more and more injuries piling up on them as they're trying to roll into the postseason. So I think they're going to try to keep CJ Stroud on the sideline. They're probably going to run the football a little bit more with Joe Mixon, but I think after the first half, they're probably going to sit their starters, and I think Tennessee could possibly go on a run. So I'm gonna pick Tennessee here. I can't have us all picking the same games throughout the entirety of the show. So I'm gonna go with Tennessee here. I'm gonna go with Tennessee to pull off the last win of the calendar year for those guys. All right. Jacksonville is going to be traveling to Indianapolis to play the Colts. Jacksonville. Who do you got though?
I think I got the Colts here, man, just on the strength of the way they've been getting ripped all through the media, the way their guy, Pat McAfee, was destroying them. And they're going to want to show like, hey, we're not a total clown show. We're not the Jets. We're not the Cowboys. So
Yeah,
I think they're going to come out. They're going to play well. They're going to hand it to Jonathan Taylor about 1,114 times. And, they're going to have a good day there.
Yeah, I agree. I got Indianapolis here. No faith in Jaguar Nation whatsoever at this point. Yeah, that's it's just the coach. I believe Joe Flacco is going to be starting again, and if Joey Flack is starting, then yeah, that's an absolute dub for the Indianapolis coach, especially when Jonathan Taylor is in your backfield. So I'm gonna go with Indianapolis too, man. I'm gonna roll with that one. Buffalo Bills are going to be traveling to New England. Buffalo favored by only 2.5 points on the road against New England, man. Who do you have in this football game?
I got Buffalo. To your point, I think they're locked into that 2 seed, so it could be interesting how much they play Josh Allen, but they might give him just a little bit. But I got Buffalo. New England is improving. I think what's the young rookie kid quarterback's name in New England?
Drake May.
Drake May, thank you. I'm thinking too loud. But Drake May, we're definitely seeing some stuff from him. If he gets some weapons next year, he's going to be all right. But as of right now, he doesn't have anything, so definitely Buffalo.
Yeah, I'm almost ready to round robin these next picks. I think they're very, very simple picks. The Giants are going to be traveling to Philly. It's going to be traveling to Philly. Philly favored by 3 points. However, Nick Sirianni did announce, and we're going to get to that a little bit later, that they're going to be resting the starters. So Saquon Barkley, Jalen Hurts, and the rest of those guys, the bigger offensive weapons, are not going to be playing in this football game. Who do you have winning at Philly?
I still have Philly winning. I think the Giants are just, they're going to compete, but I just have Philly. I just have a feeling that Philly's going to win, although I'm not happy with the fact that Saquon's not even going to get a chance at the record, but I got Philly winning. Yeah.
I'm going to go with the Giants here. Philly's just sitting too many. And after what we just saw with Drew Lock, I think that he's gonna, finally have like, okay, good. I can probably beat their secondary. Their second string guys, and roll with those guys. So I'm gonna go with the Giants here, and not side with Philly on this one. I think the turmoil of Philly not going for it, that's gonna play a role in it too. Like Philly feeling like, hey man, we're kind of leaving something out there. We're opting to rest. So. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Giants here, man. They probably want to, stick it to, find a way to somehow stick it to Saquon. Like, at least we beat y'all last game of the season, and you're not going for the record. Take that to the bank. So I'm gonna go with the Giants here, man. Last 1 o'clock game, the New Orleans Saints are gonna be traveling to Tampa. Tampa favored by 13.5. Baker touchdown maker. I'm gonna go ahead and click this box for you.
You already know. Baker's on fire right now. He's on an absolute heater in the league. I think he's tied for first in touchdown passes. He's second or third in yards. Like he's going crazy. And he seems to single-handedly want to carry that team into the playoffs and to the division lead. And also he's trying to get his guy Mike Evans that what is that, 11th straight 1,000-yard season to open a career. So
correct.
That's something else that's going to happen.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a definite chip on Baker's on his shoulder. We're going to get into it a little bit later, but he was not selected to the Pro Bowl this season, despite having one of his
right?
best season of his career. Just really being an absolute monster, top 5 in multiple categories, but yet got snubbed in the Pro Bowl.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's probably going to be worse than 13.5. It's probably going to be one of them 20, 21 point spreads. The way they're going to put it up on New Orleans, man. So definitely got him on that one. Kansas City, who is going to be resting their starters, are going to be traveling to Denver, with Denver favored by 10.5 points. Who do you have winning this football game?
I think Kansas City may rest a bunch of guys too. Denver is still trying to do what they got to do. So I'm going to go Denver here. Because they're still a good football team. You know what I'm saying? And they're still playing for something. So yeah, I'm going to go Denver here.
Correct. I'm going Denver as well. Kansas City is laying down this one for obvious reasons. They've locked up the number 1 seed. They're 15-1. They don't have no problem going 15-2, but they're going to lose this football game so Denver can win it, because they don't want to see Joe Burrow in that first round. They don't want to see Joe Burrow at all, right? Granted, Joe Burrow would have to play at this point Josh Allen, but they do not want to see a hot Joe Burrow sneak into the playoffs and go on a great run. So at this point, Andy Reid probably like, hey, y'all can relax a little bit, ease up. We're trying to rest up for 2 weeks essentially, because we're going to have the bye week and get ready for whoever comes out around the wild card round. So I got Denver in this one in a long shot, man. I think it's going to be a good game for them. Plus, they playing with a chip. Kansas City's just playing with house money.
Yeah, absolutely.
The Los Angeles Chargers, are going to be traveling to the Las Vegas to play the Raiders. Chargers favored by 4 points. Who do you have in this football game?
I got the Chargers.
Easy day.
I got.
I was wondering what took you so long to answer the question.
I got to think about it a little bit.
All right. Seattle Seahawks are going to be traveling to Los Angeles to play. We got all the losses coming like right in the back to back. Los Angeles Rams. Seattle favored by 6.5 points. Wow, they're favored by 6.5. Is Los Angeles going to be sitting?
I was about to say, what do we?
They may be sitting because they did lock up the division.
Yeah,
they may be sitting, but Seattle's favored by 6.5. I didn't know that.
Seahawks Stadium Rams plan to rest some starters before the playoffs.
Okay, well, there you go.
Let's see.
Oh, I thought you were confirming it.
No, I am. I just opened up the article real quick.
Okay.
Matthew Stafford won't play.
Oh, that's easy. Yeah. Seattle. I'll click it for both of us.
Interesting. Jimmy Garoppolo is going to be the starter.
He's at the Rams?
Yeah. Yeah, Garoppolo is going to start. Stetson Bennett is the backup.
Got it. Why they don't start Stetson, though?
Right tackle Rob Haverstein will sit out to rest his shoulder injury.
Kyron the Siren?
I'm looking. I was looking for go Irish. I was looking for Kyron the Siren. I don't see anything though. He might go off.
And he got snubbed too. We're gonna get into the snubs a little bit later, guys. But
third in the league in rushing, man. What the hell?
Kyron Siren did not make the Pro Bowl.
After being second team All Pro last year.
That's bizarre for me.
I don't know where
the one they picked in front of them. Two of them are okay. I get it, but the one I'm like, really? But anyway, who do you got? You got Seattle or the Rams?
Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna go Seattle here based on the fact that a lot of these guys won't be playing. So,
yeah, don't worry about it. I already clicked it for you. You was good anyway. All right, Miami is gonna be traveling to New York to play Aaron Rodgers and possibly his last NFL football game. Miami favored by only 1 point on the road at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. Who do you got winning this football game?
That's you said that's Miami and the Jets.
New York. Yep.
Miami is still technically alive. I'm sure the Jets want to ruin that for them. But No. I'm gonna go with the Jets, man. I'm gonna go with the Jets.
Okay.
Miami can't
Agreed.
win in the cold. Yeah, they can't win it. So
Agreed. On
mhm.
top of that, this could be Aaron Rodgers' last football game.
Mm,
Go all out.
period. That's a
He's
great
probably gonna
point.
go all out. And like, hey, let him fly. I see 40 passes. Like, this is a game you just go out and be like, hey man, let him cook. Like, just go out there, make some things happen. It is gonna be in the cold. I don't know what the temperature is gonna be like at MetLife for this football game, but it is gonna be in the afternoon in January. So let me see real quick. If it's anything below 40, go ahead and book it. Is it below 40? Is it below 40? Is it below 40? Why is it not giving me the temperature? It normally gives me the temperature.
Does it? Let me see.
When I go on the app, 35. They're predicting 35
There you
degrees.
go. Oh man,
What?
almost freezing. Yeah, that's over.
Yeah, it's
Can't
over.
even make in that game.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Jets probably gonna cook them in a landslide. Especially if being Aaron Rodgers' last game.
He might really be a dick and try to run it up.
And just run it up. Last game, go out with a bang, right? Okay, moving on over. San Francisco 49ers are going to be playing Arizona on the road. Arizona's favored by 4.5. I believe Brock Purdy is not going to be playing. He suffered a mild contusion in his elbow in the last game, so they're likely going to sit him. But Arizona's favored by 4.5 at home. Who do you got?
Arizona. Yeah, I think I'm not going to say they're going to quit or they just wrapped it up, but I think that it's. I just don't think San Francisco has much left,
Yeah.
So
like it. If only Brock Purdy is sitting, I'm gonna pick San Fran. I like what I saw from Josh Dobbs. I did like what I saw when he stepped in. So far so good for not Sean McVay. What's the coach name?
Mike, Kyle Shanahan.
Kyle Shanahan. There you go. So Kyle Shanahan, I mean, obviously he's been great with what he has at quarterback for the last 5, 6, 7, 8 seasons.
He's good.
I like what I saw with Josh Dobbs when he stepped in when Brock Purdy did go down. So I don't think San Fran goes out laying down. I think they come away with a win, and it's going to be off the back of Josh Dobbs. So I'm gonna go with Josh Dobbs and San Fran on this one. All right. And the only good game of the week, the shootout for the number 1 seed in the NFC is going to come between the Minnesota Vikings traveling to Detroit to play the Lions. Detroit is favored by 3 points at home at Ford Field in Detroit, Michigan, 8:20 on NBC and Peacock. Bruce, who do you have, brother?
Detroit.
Ooh, like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
And the reason behind that is, yes, the defense is hurting. We know the defense is banged up badly, but Detroit has shown week in and week out that they can score with anybody. And as potent as that offense is and as elite as those weapons are in Minnesota, you don't want to get into a shootout with the Lions. They'll beat you if you get into a shootout with them. So I'm going Detroit here. Yeah, and I go smoke them, but if you try to get into that, you're gonna lose.
Yeah, I got Detroit as well. I think I'm giving it to the home field. This game is probably going to be it's a playoff potential game, right? They're both going to be in the playoffs. If Detroit wins number 1 seed, Minnesota goes to 5. If Minnesota gets number 1 seed, Detroit goes to 5. So either way, both teams could end up facing each other in the playoffs. No team, honestly, I think wants to see them in that first round in the playoffs. But I think Detroit, like you said, has the weapons, has the tools, has the coach. I like their coach better. I like their run game better. I like their receive. Well, I ain't gonna say their receivers better, Jesus, but I like their receiving core better. I like their offensive scheme better. It's just a lot of things I like better for Detroit to come out and win this football game. So, and they're favored by 3, which is definitely a pick 'em. But I'm gonna pick Detroit in this one as well, man. I'm gonna pick Detroit, and that locks us in. Week 18 is wrapped up. As we said, there's no Monday night game, so all of Sunday night will be done for the NFL season, regular season, excuse me. Other than that, if you guys had any upsets or you think differently about what we picked on our weekly pick'em. Let us know. How do you think we did? Is the final season going to go to, the final week going to go to the Transformer, or is it going to go to Bruce? Find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Let's get it.
Knocking my drink over.
All right, brother. You got it.
Well, okay. So we're going to go to the next topic here. And this
actually,
one.
I got it.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm going to let Transformer live here. So if you guys were with me a few days ago, right? December 30th? Was it the 30th? Yeah. So December 31st, I did the show about 3 days ago. And it was basically a happy birthday show for LeBron James because LeBron James turned 40 years old on December 30th. And he was getting tons of flowers all over the sports media world, a lot of tributes, so on and so forth. And so that got me thinking that I need to go ahead and I need to do a show telling LeBron happy birthday. And so I did that multiple times, right? Would you say that, Transformer? I told him happy birthday multiple times during my show.
Said it. Yeah, you said it.
I did.
Yeah, you
and
said
so
it.
along with that, y'all know how I am. I have a problem when I hear lies. I really have to respond to them and I have to debunk them. And so that's what I did. I spent more than an hour debunking a whole bunch of lies about LeBron James.
Jesus.
And hey, man, I had to. So I definitely told him happy birthday many times. And I definitely said many times that he's had an all-time great career. I did. Transformer can't say I didn't. But Transformer was not happy with the way I presented my happy birthday for LeBron. So Transformer says, you know what, Bruce? When we were talking about these topics, he says, I want to do a Transformer happy birthday LeBron segment. And so I said, you know what, Transformer, go get that. So without further ado, Transformer, I'm going to be quiet. I'm going to sit back and I am going to let you bid happy birthday to your king.
First of all, most importantly, my king. No, I'm messing with you. He's my king. But no, man, all seriousness, I'm going to take some time. All right. I'm not even going to take a lot of time. This is going to be the fastest segment of the day. If you guys want to see everything that Bruce said, just go back and listen to that segment of his take on LeBron James's birthday. So my take on birthdays is that, one, if you're going to tell me happy birthday, just give me some love, right? Just give me love. Like, love me on my birthday. Happy birthday, bro. Hey, man, I'm proud of you, man. You're doing great in life. Blah, 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 blah. Don't happy birthday me and be like, hey, man, your shoes untied. That's why your nose big, all right? Your hat always backwards. Your beard ain't even. That's why it's patchy. You know what I mean? So you're disrespecting me on my birthday. But you said happy birthday. I said happy birthday.
And multiple times.
That's not how it goes. All right. So we're going to give just a little bit of love. And if you guys are watching, you guys are tuned in, feel free to chime in to the 4-time NBA champion, the 4-time MVP, the 4-time most valuable MVP of the regular season, 19-time All NBA All-Star, NBA scoring leader, 17-time All NBA, 6-time All Defensive Team, Rookie of the Year, you name it. That is LeBron Ramon James Senior, right?
Senior.
Yes, 40-year-old, man, 40 years old in this career of his, 22 seasons, long seasons. As we said, all-time leading scorer in the NBA. I'm just going to give him his flowers, man. Salute to what he's done for his career. We can criticize him. We could talk about how he choked against Dallas. We could talk about how he lost his first NBA Finals against San Antonio with, I believe, Tim Duncan going on record saying that he was the best player in the world at the time. But don't worry about it. Tim Duncan's opinion doesn't matter. Yes, he did.
Okay.
Yes, he did. I believe the question was, how are you guys guarding LeBron? He said, with all five guys, we're throwing everything in the bus at him. And they asked why. He was like, well, he's the greatest player in the world. I mean, why? What type of question is that? We have to stop him, right? Stop him, keep him from getting it going. I'm going to send you the link, but you can always go on YouTube. YouTube is a fairly good friend, but it is coming from an all-time great in Tim Duncan. So I want to see how you can respond to Timmy, because Timmy's not on the fan. Timmy is nobody fan club. That man is the most just out of the way by himself type of guy. So when Tim said it, I'm like, see, Tim, But they're gonna think he's paid by Clutch Sports. All right, Rich Paul is in his pocket, but this was way before then, but way before the power, way before the influx of Clutch Sports, way before the media manipulation, way before it. But we're not gonna get into that, man. Oldest player to ever average 30 points in a game, only player to have 10,000 points, assists, and rebounds.
Say that again.
The only player with 10,000 points, rebounds, and assists.
That's true. That's true.
The only player.
That's true.
One.
That's true. My bad.
If you don't stop with that freaking headphone, that mic, bro.
My bad.
Don't interrupt myself. We are talking about the king. All right. Make sure your mic and everything is good to go. All right.
Okay.
The fact that he's over 38,000 career points and counting. He's going to be the only.
He's over 40,000.
40,000. Correction. 40,000. Oh, good. He turned 40. The year he turned 40, he hits 40,000 points. I'm pretty sure there was some media manipulation there. You want to chime in on that?
The media can't put the ball in the bucket.
Oh, they can't? Laker Nation new member. Wait, I thought you was already a member. Wait, what's going on, Laker Nation? Is that our Laker Nation?
Oh, man. Oh, that's what's up. Laker Nation is now a member of the channel. So shout out to Laker Nation.
Laker Nation. Guess who we talking about, man?
There we go. There we go. First ever member. You're going to go down in history. That's beautiful. All right.
Hey, guess what? And it was a Laker that did it. A Laker did it. Oh, how did it?
You know what? You know what? Hey, guess what? Check this out, Transformer.
What's up?
You're absolutely right. Because the highest ranked Laker among the greatest players of all time is ranked higher than the highest ranked Celtic. So there you go.
All right, say it again.
On my list, the highest ranked Laker among the greatest players of all time is ranked higher. Two of them are ranked higher than my highest ranked Celtic. So
Magic
I have Bird number 4, Magic and Kareem at 2 and 3.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, I'm objective, brother.
Yeah, I like it. I liked it. I'm not putting Bird amongst
no
Laker great at all. Not even Elgin Baylor. You ain't getting in front of nobody. Hey, you don't get in front of nobody. And Elgin Baylor lost 7 finals, so I don't care.
He's above Baylor and he's above Jerry West. Now, if you said he's not above Kobe, I'm okay with that.
No, I don't have him above Kobe, but I do have him above Elgin. I'm just messing with you on that one. Larry Bird is great, man. Larry Bird is great. You know, that's the only Celtic I will ever give flowers to on this channel in the world. Matter of fact, period. I'm done talking about it already. But Larry Bird gets his due, man. First player, back to LeBron Ramon James Sr. All right, first player to ever win Finals MVP with 3 separate franchises. 3.
So I really
don't do that. Don't do it. I didn't give the mic to you yet, brother. 3. How Steph Curry do it? Yes, sir. 3, right? 3. Count it, baby. Count it.
Right.
Count the 3, right? Miami Heat 2 times, Cleveland Cavaliers. As you know, he brought one home. Cleveland, I did it for you. And he brought one to the Lakers. You can call it Mickey Mouse's Fun House. You can call it Disney World. You can call it whatever you want. But when you go in the history books and you look at the 2020 NBA champions, it's going to say the Los Angeles Lakers, whether you like it or not. No, I already checked that there's no asterisk in the books. So you guys can go ahead and just keep that all to yourselves, right? All right. But anyway, Matt, I just want to give the proper due. Mountain Dew, as I would say. All right, they used to do Mountain Dew.
Right.
For LeBron James, man, I felt like he was due that love for his birthday, right? Let's just acknowledge the greatness, despite whether I like the man, whether I don't like the man, because I can sit on the same panel. I don't like the Celtics without a shadow of a doubt, but I can talk my talk about Larry Bird. I can actually talk my talk about Paul Pierce. I just don't like talking about him. But I can talk my talk about Paul Pierce. So being in the middle, right? I'm not,
No, I say, can I say something, or you still talk?
I will give you a minute. Go ahead, bro. You got 60 seconds. Count them.
All right, cool. So let me say this: LeBron Ramon James Sr. is also The fastest to, I think, 10,000 points, 20,000 points, 30,000, and 40,000. And LeBron Ramon James Sr. is also scored the most points among teenagers, 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds, and now 40-year-olds in NBA history. So, yeah,
you just add a little bit. See,
I like facts.
That's all that was needed. We can save our criticism for another day.
But it wasn't criticism. I was just telling the truth.
No. Not that. We're talking about your previous segment, okay?
Yeah, I was just telling the truth. I wasn't critical. I was telling the truth.
So when you're at a wedding and they say, does anybody have anything to say with an objective? You the one that's standing up. Like, no, but sit down. No, not today. It's their day. We're going to talk about it after the ceremony. Right? Let them folks get married. This is what they chose to do. Okay, let them make the mistake, but we're gonna bring
I would be quiet at that point.
Wedding.
I would definitely be quiet at that point.
So yeah, go ahead, give the man his flowers, man. But no, man, all jokes aside, that's what I wanted to do. Shine a little bit of light. Somebody on this channel, on this panel, respects what he's done for the game. I'm pretty sure Bruce respects it to a certain degree. What he's done in the league. I'm not gonna say done for the game because he's gonna find some way to objectify that and say he didn't do anything. But what he's done in his career, a great player, will go down as one of the greatest in history. Arguably, he's in that GOAT conversation for a reason. Whether you got him 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, he's in that top 5 conversation in a lot of people's eyes. And he's carried the NBA. But we didn't say that. Carried the NBA on his back for probably one of the longest tenures, right? You know, a lot of players had a helping hand and carrying the torch for a while, but LeBron James at 40 years old is still carrying the torch for an entire NBA. 40 years old. It's relying on a 40-year-old. You can say it's media manipulation.
I don't think that's a good thing. I don't. And
but I think for 2 reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's coming to get it. Who's coming to get it?
Yeah.
Is that a LeBron problem or is that an NBA problem?
That's an NBA problem.
Yeah. So, I mean, LeBron, like, neither one of y'all want to take it. Well, I'll hold on to the ball for a little while longer.
Man, you know that dude ain't trying to give up nothing, man. You know I get that. He ain't trying to.
Hey, he's going to stick around long enough for Bryce to get in. And after that, he's going to retire through the season. Bryce gets in the NBA. That's my predicting. Because you only got to do one. It's one and done in Arizona.
I think he's going to announce that next season is going to be his last. He's starting to see that even he can't keep up the pace, which is why his usage rate is at I think it's one of his top 4 this season, and it shouldn't be, but it is because when he's got the ball, he can control the pace of everything.
Yeah. So you said he's top 4 in usage rate?
Top 4 in usage rate in his career, which we know is very high overall.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I looked it up the other day. His usage rate is up there. I believe he's having a top 4 usage rate season in his career. Maybe top 5, but I think it's top 4.
I need to talk to what's his name, Mr. Reddick. Like, no, that's not it.
He got the ball a lot, man.
No.
Ed Dog, here's the problem. Jason Tatum can't get it. He has no personality. He can play, but he doesn't have it. So it's not just can you play, but you also have to have it, and he doesn't have it. So nah, he's not the guy. And I have no problem saying that, even as a diehard Celtics fan. He's just not. And Edwards could have been the guy, but like now he's changed his style and he's shooting all these threes and he's a moron. So you got that problem. Okay, I shouldn't call names. I apologize. I was unprofessional. And Edwards says moronic things. Is that better? That makes more sense, right? So let's do that. And Edwards says moronic things.
Hey, that would caught me off guard though. That was a good one. It caught me off guard. you just let it roll off. And like, yeah, and he's a moron. Like, God, leave.
No, that was unprofessional. I apologize, y'all. Seriously, I shouldn't have. Tyler, what's good? What's good?
We missed you, brother.
That extended bye week killed all 4 college football playoff teams, foolish of NFL teams, namely Eagles, to bench all the stars for the entirety of Week 18. Wait, what?
Yeah, we'll get to that.
The bye week killed all 4 college football playoff teams. Oh, he's talking about Oregon, Georgia, Arizona State, and Boise State. Wow. Okay. All of the automatic, all of the top 4 seeds are gone. That is interesting. But hey, listen, Tyler.
So maybe they
look,
don't
man,
need a bye week.
Notre Dame won. That's what's important here, man. We don't have to rehash details. What's going on with you, man? Go Irish. That's what's important here.
Stop
Come on, what are
talking
we
about
doing?
nonsense that ain't Notre Dame.
Right.
How dare you come on this channel?
That is interesting, though. That is interesting. I hadn't thought about it.
Wow. So you were saying earlier about a bye week. So I wouldn't say they need you would want a bye week at this point because clearly you just saw what happened to the extended bye week.
Man, listen. No,
cold.
I didn't think about it. That's very interesting. Huh.
Yeah. But no, man, I'm not gonna stay on that topic too much longer. Happy birthday, Braun, from Bryant, the Transformer. Right? Bruce, you're not gonna follow this up with nothing. Just let it be.
Nope.
Let it be.
I will.
If you guys want to see Bruce's response, please do go on the channel and click Happy Birthday, Braun from Bruce, and you're gonna see the polar opposite of what I said. The polar opposite, all right, of everything. Open up the lines. All right, Bruce, we'll open up the lines in a moment. All right. You're going to see the polar opposite of everything but happy birthday, Braun. Meanwhile, your nose big, all right? Your left side is bigger than your right side. When you dribble, you always bounce it off your knees, and that's why it goes out of bounds. Wait, what? Man, calm down, bro.
Transformer, you know I didn't lie, though. You know I didn't tell any lies.
You did. Okay, because I didn't get too far in the segment. What was your reason that he wasn't the most durable guy in NBA history?
Oh, he's not because Karl Malone played 80-plus games, 14 out of 19 NBA seasons. John Stockton played 80-plus games, 17 out of 19.
I'm not going to give you
John.
John. I won't give you
Why
John.
not? The guy's the all-time leader in steals and assists. So, I mean,
but he wasn't in the trenches like that. That's why I say that. Well,
he played in a much more physical. He played in a much more physical league, though. Even guards were more physical back then.
He wasn't in the post.
No, but think about all the screens he had to set. Because remember, those guys were the original pick and roll guys, right? So he wasn't just screening guards; he was screening bigs too, right?
Yeah, so, but I mean, you're still going through not even a quarter of the physicality Braun going through. Not even a quarter.
Got to be kidding me.
Yes, the bouncing, the jumping up and down, the in the paint, trying to out rebound guys. Yeah.
First of all, if you watch, LeBron got a ton of rebounds in his career. He's not in there fighting for rebounds. You know why? He's not a good offensive rebounder.
And that's what I'm saying. That's the poundage on your legs, like the ability.
I'm talking about pounding, like banging with guys. Pause. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about.
When you feel their body and the guy's banging you. Charles Barkley.
Whoa.
That's a Charles Barkley quote, man. The chat get what I just said. Come on now, calm down. Calm down. No, that's a no Barkley.
No Diddy shirt.
That's a no Barkley.
That was terrible though. Who says that?
Oh, you never saw that? I'm gonna send it to you.
Yeah,
he was on NBA TV trying to explain guys in the post.
And I bet they was all in there cracking
when
up
the guy's
right?
banging you, boy, Shaq was over there in tears.
See that? Yeah, he was weak, right?
Yeah, he was in tears. It's like, man, what?
You can't say stuff like that.
It's like when a guy's banging you and
yes,
you spin off them and you got to feel their body.
You got to feel their body.
Wait. Hey, Charles stopped talking. He was just like, okay, guys.
He was like, come on, guys. yeah. Shaq was like taking off his glasses and the tears was running. Yeah, he was weak. Yeah, that was classic.
Charles be so serious, man. But when a guy's banging you, you got to like spin off him. But when you can feel his body, like, yo, time out, man. What are we talking about, bro?
Yeah,
is this still basketball?
Yeah, wow. Yeah, it was bad.
But yeah, man. But no.
Let's go ahead. Let's open the lines up, man.
Yeah, let's open up for I know Bruce wants to call in, man.
Before you get it, take it off of YouTube.
I didn't say any derogatory words.
You did not.
All right. I kept it clean, kept it PG.
Lines open, man. Go ahead and give us a call and see what you guys say, man.
Bruce about to call in. He about to come in hot.
Oh my, yeah, he probably is.
Hey, as long as
I got
someone else don't come on.
I'm having a lot of difficulty concentrating this evening, man. I gotta tell you.
It's all right. I already know.
Bruce, what up, my man? How you doing?
Hey, man, what's going on with y'all boys tonight, man?
Maintaining, man. I'm feeling good, Bruce. I'm feeling good.
Happy birthday.
What's up? You breaking down, man?
I said, happy birthday to my king.
My king.
Oh my goodness.
1984. December, Ohio to Miss Morgan. Hey, if you
There you go.
Hey, wherever you at, bro, you breaking up a lot.
Yeah, you're breaking up bad, man. See if you can get somewhere and strengthen your signal. We'll wait.
You hear me now?
Okay, now I can hear you.
There you go.
Try it again.
Did you ever see The Lion King when Simba father took him to the edge of the mountain?
Pride Rock.
Yeah. You know the power. He say on some. That's what LeBron James is, man.
Okay.
Go He's 40 years old, Bruce. Hey, what's your level?
Up there he goes again.
You in a bad spot, Bruce. We keep losing you, man.
It's whenever he gets loud.
Hello, you hear me now?
Okay, yeah, I can hear you now.
I said, what's your love affair with LeBron, Brucey?
Oh man, I don't have a love affair with LeBron, man.
No, you. But yeah, man, you know, LeBron's 40 years old, man, still going strong.
He is.
I'm surprised you ain't demeaning him on this subject tonight. You must really,
I won't let him.
You
won't let him.
Okay. So Bruce, so you openly admitting that you go into look into the usage ratio all.
Damn, you went out again, man. You went out again, man. We lost a lot of what you said there. I think you're in a bad spot.
Hold on.
Okay.
You hear me now? Hold on. Do you hear me now, bro?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can.
I say you say you went back and looked. He stays fourth all time in usage rate.
In his career in usage rate, yeah, I believe so.
Oh, okay.
He's still up there in usage rate, though.
Oh, the fourth highest all time, not in the league.
No, in his career is what I'm saying. Of all the years he has been in the league, all the seasons that he has played, he's up there in usage rate. That's why I'm like, it's still very high. But let's check, though.
I thought you meant like in the NBA this year. That's what I was thinking you were talking about. I was like fourth in the league. Like that's high. But anyway, Bruce, man, go ahead and continue,
Bruce,
bro. You was talking some good stuff, man. Did you mention the over 100? Go ahead.
So, hey, Bruce, I need you tonight, right now, to admit, Bruce.
We heard Bruce, and then you cut out again.
Do you hear me clearly now?
Yeah, you're going in and out, but let's try it. Go ahead.
I said, do you hear me now clearly? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think so. Go ahead.
I need you to admit tonight on the show right now that you got respect for LeBron, man.
That's a tough
one. I have respect for LeBron.
Yeah, admit that you have respect.
I just said I have respect for LeBron to some degree.
Got you.
Oh, well, you didn't say some degree the first time.
I mean, I'm not a fan of his, so like I don't know what he's trying to trap me into saying, but
I'm not trying to say nothing, Bruce, because it's obvious you got a lot of respect for him. The most talked about athlete in the world right now.
You know what I have respect for? I have respect for the way he moves the needle and the way he helps my business. So there you go.
You have effect. Do you?
Bruce, you got to find a better spot and try to call us back, man. I want to hear what you have to say, but you keep going in and out.
Yeah,
and I know you got some good stuff, but you gotta
I'm
get
hit y'all back. I'm gonna hit y'all back on the Pro Bowl subject. I'm gonna get it right.
No doubt, brother. All right, we here.
Not to mention the most consecutive games with 10 plus points.
All right, so
let's. I know that's a stat you hate. I know that's a stat.
Yeah,
I know that's a stat you hate.
But you know why, though. You know why.
He's going to stay in the game. He's going to get them freaking 10 points. All right. Keep the record going. Jordan did it.
Did he?
Yep.
I don't think so.
Jordan did it.
I don't think
it was Jordan's record. What do you think? How you think Jordan got it?
No. Everybody. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Go Irish.
hey. Can't nobody piss you off today, huh?
Not at all. Like, not good, at man. All. Cloud 9, my brother. Cloud.
Hey, chat world. The one time Bruce got something wrong, he's the most ecstatic about.
I'm so happy I was wrong. Transformer. I'm so happy I was wrong. Man, listen, and you know I don't like being wrong. I'm so happy about it today. Oh my gosh.
But anyway, man, we just want to take. I want to take the time and give LeBron my flowers for what he's done to the game. What?
I'm sorry. I don't know what this comment is. This can't be.
I think he's talking about the Philly. I think he's talking about the Eagles early.
Okay,
I think he's talking about the Eagles early.
Okay, because this says "play like a champion," and you know we got that "play like a champion" today sign in that we tap every time we come out. So I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah.
No chance advancing. All right, well, I don't know.
Front office is soft. No chance advancing.
I don't know what that is. Okay.
I don't know. Maybe that's at the next topic. We'll get ready to roll into that in just a second.
Yeah.
Anyway, like I said, guys, man, I just want to give a little love from the Transformer. Like I said, and you know what? He just threw that segment in there. You know, he ain't even announced it. He ain't even call me. You know what I mean? Hey, Transformer, man, I'm about to, you know what I'm saying, give happy birthday, Bronze.
I just woke up that morning and I was hearing, you know what? Matter of fact, it was Bruce who actually sent me some stuff about that. And the night before, I had been seeing all the like the Sports Center tributes and whatnot, and I was like, yeah, whatever, you know. All right,
it's his birthday.
Right. But there was, on his 40th birthday, we count all the sick people that he has helped and all the dead people he has raised and all the water he has walked on, you know. But I was like, yeah, whatever. And then Bruce sent me something interesting. I was like, yeah, we doing the show. So I just got on it.
That's what happened. See what he does, chat. See how he does it?
Bruce did that. It was his fault. He knows.
Bruce don't hit the go live button.
Nah, man, but he gave me something that boom sparked the brain.
He fueled the fire that you had brewing. Like,
I
don't like all this love that LeBron's getting on his 40th birthday. Let me go ahead and ruin it. You know it's big, all right? That's why you dribble backwards. All right. You shoot threes crooked.
He sure does shoot threes crooked, man.
Yeah, he does that like little lean.
Yeah, I don't
like little lean.
Dude, man.
But anyway, guys, man, that's all I got.
Yeah. All right, let's go to the big topic for this evening. I'm sorry I don't have any video for y'all, but it's had a lot going on today, and the NFL is real stingy with what content they allow you to use for they hit you with copyright. But
the ESPN one, right? Can you play how he responded?
No.
Can't play his response either?
I don't have it.
I got it. I mean, I don't know how.
Oh, you got it? Yeah, you can play it. Yeah, you go ahead.
Let's
see if we can hear it if you play it.
All right, so we're going to try to hear Saquon Barkley's response to Nick Sirianni deciding to bench the starters for a game where Saquon Barkley only needed 101 yards to break Eric Dickerson's
That's classic
rushing record. All right, so let's see if you guys can hear exactly what Saquon Barkley had to say.
Charles Barkley. Yeah, let me see if I can turn it up. Yeah.
We had a conversation, and call me back. Let me know that we're probably going to be wrestling. And my reaction was kind of like I told my family. Obviously, my family, probably wanted a little bit more than me. But at the end of the day, the most important thing is winning football games and winning the playoffs. So I got a big goal in mind. He asked me if I want to play, if I want to go for it. I said on Sunday, I probably didn't care too much for it. When I slept on it, it was like this opportunity to implant my name in football history. May never get another opportunity like that again. So I'm down, but at the end of the day, I don't care for putting the team at risk. He's the head coach for a reason. He makes the decisions, and whatever decision he wanted to make, I let him know if you want me to play, I'm gonna go out there and make sure I get it. If we don't, I'm okay with that too.
All right, Bruce.
Yes, sir.
That was that. He said that for PR.
Yeah, he's definitely being a team guy with that comment. I'm with you 100%.
That's a total PR.
Yes.
PR response. If you can look at his face, I wish we had the video. If you can look at his face, he is so disappointed.
Yeah.
Right? That kid is and why would you not want to fire up the firecracker that's been blowing the doors off of every defense you guys played against. So now he's about to go into this first round like, I could have got that freaking record, right?
Yeah.
That's right there. That's not only Saquon's record, that's the offensive line's record. They go down in history like, bro, we were the ones that was blocking for Saquon Barkley when he broke Eric Dickerson's record. That's a Hall of Fame billet for them. Those guys back there, Lane Johnson and those guys. So what is your take on Saquon Barkley? Well, the decision for Nick Sirianni to bench his starters on the cusp of Saquon Barkley breaking the 101 Dalmatian record. So rushing yard.
No. I totally get what you're saying. And here's the thing, right? I was arguing with my other homeboy about this. And it would be one thing if you could say not playing them guarantees a championship, right?
Precisely. I agree.
But we're talking about one, and as Tyler says here in the comments, against the team that let him go nonetheless. So that would make it even more sweet. He's got the opportunity to get the ultimate revenge, to go down in history, right? Because it's one thing, we know that he met all his contractual incentives this year. I think he made an extra $2 or $3 million, right? Cool. But for instance, Eric Dickerson is an all-time great player in the NFL, all-time great running back. But do you think we would remember Eric Dickerson the way we do if he didn't have that record?
No.
And realistically,
we talking about right now.
Right. Yeah. That might be the only record that people really know off the top of their head. That one and maybe the sacks record, right? For, single season. So Saquon really has the opportunity to do something amazing here. And I feel like that's been stolen from him, right? I would say let him play the first half. If he doesn't get it, then pull him. And I think, was it the last time they played him, he had like 100 yards in like the first quarter or something like that. Let this guy go get the record, man. He's got a chance to go down. Thank you. He's got an opportunity to go down in history, to be immortalized forever. Yes, he's already one of only 9 men to ever rush for 2,000 yards in a season.
Yes.
But we're talking about the opportunity to get it all. Get it all. And you're taking that from him. I just totally disagree. Some people say, do what's better for the team. And normally I'm all about that. But this is a case where I don't think you should hold somebody back from the possibility of history. I just don't.
No, I like it. For folks that say we're resting guys so they don't get hurt. Obviously, y'all never played the sport of football. That's my take on that. Because just like you can get hurt at the end of this football game, in the first drive in the playoffs, you can get hurt. So this is a contact sport. These guys go out there to play that game, right? That's what you sign up for. You can get hurt at any point of the game. What was the linebacker for the San Francisco 49ers in the Super Bowl last year? Greenlaw. Greenlaw.
Yeah.
Got hurt running off the sideline. That's it. That's all he did was run off the sideline for his Achilles. Right? So to tell me that you want to rest your guys, Super Bowls aren't guaranteed. So now you got to win it, because if you guys don't win the Super Bowl, you got to look back at the season like, dang, we were right there. We could have got this guy etched in history. That's right. That's gonna, build the Philadelphia Eagle fandom. All of y'all win for winning that, right?
Yeah.
Just so we can lose in the NFC Championship game. That's gonna you're gonna look real stupid. You're gonna look real stupid, right? You just did all that wrestling for what? You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I said, it would have been one thing if you say that, by not playing this guy, we know we're gonna win a championship, but it's
not guaranteed.
Yeah.
And it's just not guaranteed that he's going to be healthy. What do you mean? He can just as quick as he can get 100 yards and a half is just as quick as a lineman can fall right there on the back of his leg. Just as quick, just as easy, right? Tyler says, let the starters play at least a half. Ring Russ is going to get these teams with 2+ weeks off, going to be 21 days since the starters played together way too long. They don't get the bye week. So it'll just be 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still though, I mean that's still a long time though.
No. True. Not all teams. Philadelphia Eagles, I don't think they're a team where they need that much time. Right? They're a finesse running team to where you want to keep those guys like you say lathered up. I used the wrong word last time, right? keep those guys lathered up for a nice deep playoff run. But when you're on the cusp like that, bro, and like everything's right, like I said, this is a team award. Even like Saquon's name is going to go on that, right? Saquon Barkley breaks the record. But as an offensive line, now you got these guys going into the playoffs hype, like, bro, we got oh man, boy, we about to put foots in whoever next, right? We got the all-time leading rusher in a season behind us, right? That confidence brews up now. Now you got Saquon Barkley going into the locker room like, dang, man, y'all really couldn't let me go do that?
Right.
Like, yeah, against the Giants? Really? Come on, man. Y'all
and
give me the opportunity.
Yeah, that's the other thing. It's not even just any team. It's them. I had a chance not just to be etched in history, but to do it against the people that left me on the scrap heap after everything I did for them.
Bro.
For them.
the clap back, man, the get back it would have just been perfect. And especially as Eagles, because that's your rival. That's a rival in your division. I would want to put that stamp on you. Like, not only did y'all let one of the greatest players walk, our first season with us, he got the most sacred rushing record against y'all. Take that to the bank. As an Eagle, bro, I'm talking crap. We don't even have to win the Super Bowl. Giants can't say nothing to me for 40 years.
Ever.
Can't say nothing to me for 40 years.
I make history against you, then I go get a chip after. And
then I go get a chip? Like, come on, man. Like, that's, to me, that's just...
Yeah,
that's disrespectful, bro.
I agree.
It's disrespectful, man. You let that boy go out on his shield. If he gets hurt, you charge it to the game. There is no guarantee of a Super Bowl. Now you have to win it. If not, y'all look crazy. Y'all look foolish, right? You can go, like, you have a chance to win a Super Bowl in other years. The chance to get that record, it's not going to happen again.
Right.
It's not.
I don't think so.
No, it's not, man.
It rarely happens being that close to the record. Furthermore, I mean, there's a reason that record hasn't been broken. What was it, 1984? So that's 41 years, right? There's a reason. And I'm sure, hey, yeah, I saw that, E-Dog. Yeah. I'm sure that, I know Eric Dickerson is happy because he said that, these guys are great, but he doesn't want anybody to break his record. And I wouldn't want anyone to break my record either. So I get it. But yeah, this is not an easy thing to come by, and it's going to stand for a while. And again, I'm frustrated for Saquon, but he said the right thing. He was an ultimate professional. He's being a team guy.
His PR rep is did a very great job in that response. The only thing that PR rep couldn't fix was his facial expression, because you could see it on his face when he's saying it. Like, and did he even mention, like, I did want it. I slept on it, and like, man, I could have been etched in history. Like, bro, it's my record. We're still talking about Eric Dickerson in 2024. He's still on the show. He's still getting it. Like, all of this is still happening for this man. Get that record, bro. I like that. Damn that. Take the record. Take the record. I am not guaranteed to win a Super Bowl. I'm in a wild card round. Just like Tyler just mentioned, Eagles going to host Green Bay in the wild card round and get smoked. Boy, they better pray that don't happen. Because if you lose a Green Bay in a wild card round when you just sat all of your starters and could have had the NFL rushing record, first of all, they don't want to lose a Green Bay. First of all, I'm talking bad cash all week. And I am going to point out to the fact that you guys could have had a record, but you settled to sit everybody for a chance. A probability, not a guarantee. That's a probability. Him going for that record, he could probably got it in the first half, right? Even if he was at 99 yards, man, bump that. Give him another carry.
Yeah, let him have that. And then, that. Like I said, I feel bad for him. I really do, because I think that's, like you said, that's not something that that he is likely ever going to have a chance to repeat, even if he has another great year. Just to get the record,
tough, man.
Very tough.
That's tough. Last person with 2,000 was Derrick Henry. Before then, what was it? AP, Chris Johnson. You know what I mean? Those guys all just right there, close, right? But they didn't have this type of opportunity, and now you just literally just took that away from them in a time where running backs not realized like that the record is good. Yeah, absolutely.
And let's think
it's
about
more
this
two-back sets now these days.
He's also getting up for this season near that magic number of 400 carries, right? Depending on how far they go in the playoffs. And you know what happens when a guy gets 400 carries in a single season without fail. That's it.
Yep.
So
that cliff comes.
Yeah, the opportunity really may not be there again.
Yeah.
And that sucks, man.
That's sad, man. But
yeah,
boy, if you're an Eagles fan, even as an Eagles fan, I want that record. I mean, I'm not even an Eagles fan, but I'm like,
I'm not either.
I want that. Like, go get it, bro. Like, don't stop that kid.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You hear nothing but, locker room talk from everybody around the league that Saquon Barkley is a good guy, good character, great spirit, team first. All the stuff he does team first. This is where, as an offensive line, bro, I'm walking to the Nick Sirianni door. Hey, bro, hell no, we going to get that. Like, no, we play in the first half. Like, this is what everybody riots. Jalen Hurts, you're the leader of this football team. Jalen, even Nick, don't do that. Don't do that to him. Don't do that. Right. We need that boost. We need that motivation going into the playoffs. We need it. That line was going to show they behind that first half. It wasn't nothing you could do with them because they know what's online. They know what's at stake, right? I just think that meant a lot to that kid, man. And Philly really did crush him. And they better hope that Green Bay don't crush them at home in the wild card round the week after you didn't give him the chance, right? But that's me, man.
Yeah, it's tough, man. I nothing else to say. I just really feel bad for him. And I get it that they're doing what they think is best for the team, man. But like we both said, they should have just given him that opportunity. And if he can't get there, then he can't get there. But give him the opportunity.
Yeah. I know Saquon, he was going to bust one open for like 60 yards, 40, 50 yards. He's going to get half that in the first. He could probably got more than half of that in the first quarter. Josh Jacobs running the ball like 10 times in the first quarter, dang near every game. Give him some touches. Right, give him some touches, man, and let that line go out there and prove it in the first quarter. Dang it. Is that you?
Totally agree.
What does that mean? Okay. But anyway,
yeah.
You want to open up the phone lines for this one?
Yeah, we can do that. We'll take a couple of calls
in the chat, man. Get some Eagles fans in the chat.
I
need to hear y'all opinion.
Chat's kind of quiet tonight. I guess I guess everybody's out celebrating the Irish. You know what I'm saying? No.
Everybody's out celebrating the Irish.
Yeah, except people in Georgia, obviously,
Oh, no. Georgia's they trying to figure out a way to.
Oh, that reminds me. I gotta call my brother-in-law when we get done here. Oh yeah.
Your brother's a Georgia fan?
Oh, big Georgia fan. My brother-in-law, yeah, big Georgia fan. Yeah,
I got quite a few coming from my neck off my Facebook post. Like, why are you talking about us? All I said was the SEC is not big and bad. I didn't say Georgia. I just said SEC.
Suddenly it looks very different.
The parity is here.
Transfer portal done changed up everything, hasn't it?
Transfer portal, NIL deals, and all these other teams with bags can give them out. They can get players, man. That parity is real. That parity is real.
That's right.
All right, it's not going to be all the SEC no more. What Nick Saban was doing for 20 plus years, it's legal now.
Yup. All right, here's Edward Jackson. Let's take this. What's good, Edward? What's going on, brother?
What's going on, fellas?
How you doing?
What's going on, man? Nuts, man. Hey, yo.
What's up?
Man, hey, the disrespect on this panel for my Pittsburgh Steelers. I mean, God,
dude, that was coming.
Nah, man, no disrespect,
Brucey, I know that, man, we in that division, we don't like each other and all that, but come on now. I mean, I am scared about that game.
Yeah.
Because it's a do or die for Cincinnati got to win, and plus they got Miami need to lose, and the Broncos need to lose to get in.
Yep.
And so it's like, and then plus I'm tired of these folks talking about calling Mike Tomlin job and all that stuff. So that's bothering me a little bit too. But yeah, man, that's wild. But about that topic with Saquon, so I think if he had 15 more yards left to get it, they would have let him play. If it was less than 100, I think he needed one-on-one. If it was about 15 yards, they would have let him play.
Mm.
They would have let him play on that. And plus, I don't know if y'all heard about it. Eric Dickerson he didn't let it go. Records are meant to be broken. He don't even want the record to be broken.
Why would I want my record to be broken?
I mean,
that's
a rightful selfish thing, though.
Yeah, I mean, listen, if the record gets broken, the record gets broken. But I love the fact that he's honest. No, I don't want anybody breaking my record. Why would I want that?
If your record is broken, they stop talking about you now.
Mm-hmm.
But
he lose all of that.
He wouldn't have a problem with Derrick Henry breaking it because he speaks highly of Derrick Henry because he reminds him of him.
No, he has said on multiple occasions for years he don't want anybody breaking it. Think about this too, right? There's a monetary component to this as well, right? If I'm the record holder of that particular record, when I go and do autograph signings, I get extra money, not just for putting my name, but for putting single season record holder 2105 or whatever. I think it's 2105, right? Mm-hmm. So there's extra money involved in that. That's money literally that he is losing if someone else takes that record away because he can no longer write that. Every endorsement on an autograph signing is extra dope. So there's a monetary component there as well as, like Transformer said, when you have that record, people are still talking about you. You are attached to it, and that's how you stay. Think about it. Would we honestly, unfortunately, in the modern climate, would we remember Eric Dickerson nearly as much if he didn't have that record? Probably not, as great as he was.
I mean, yeah, but again, records are meant to be broken.
I understand.
And then it's like, he was talking about how they added extra game, but bro, they added extra game when you broke the record because
I was about to say that. Yep.
OJ broke it with 14 games.
That's
broke it with 16.
That's right.
So I mean that is a selfish thing, but at the end of it, I thought it because he wouldn't have had a problem because I think it was a year that Derrick Henry had 2,000 yards, and he was speaking highly of Derrick Henry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I think you're taking it two different ways, right? You're taking it the wrong way. Eric Dickerson respects both Derrick Henry and Saquon Barkley. He respects them both. Mm-hmm. He's just saying, "Oh no, I wish you the best at being the best at your position, but that record's mine." Like I think that's a good selfish way to not want nobody to break your record because that's yours. That's your record. Like I lose a lot if that record gets broken.
Bump all that, but if he had 15 yards, I would have said, "Hey, yo, coach, bump all that. I'm getting in." And I know they're going to rest their starting line and everything like that, but it was like less than 100 yards, about 15 or 20 yards. He would have broke that. They would have let him play.
But he averages like $140 a game.
I know, but
Saquon has shown that Jonathan Taylor just shown you can get all that in the first half.
Yeah,
a couple of big breaks.
If he had less than 100 yards left to break that record, he would have played that game. And it's against your old team. I most definitely want to get that on y'all, on the Giants. Like I'm showing y'all, like y'all made a wrong mistake letting me go. Y'all chose Daniel Jones over me.
They did too, Daniel Jones, and let him go to year. Not even a full year. Let him go. Right. Let him go 10 games.
Yeah, I think you need to let Saquon get out there and punish these dudes. I don't think that's cool at all.
Yeah, that's what I want to call and get my intake on that. But that's all. But I want to give a shout out to my little brother John, me and Transformer brother, man. Happy birthday!
Oh, happy birthday, John.
You know what I'm saying? But whatever. Go Irish, man. I don't. I can't believe, but I can't get no love for my Steelers, though, man. I'm gonna keep on continuing. I want to hear the next about the phone because a lot of people talking about the Patrick Mahomes.
You're picking up a lot. What'd you do? You just did something.
Yeah, we could barely hear you. Yeah, he must have gotten to a bad spot or something.
Yeah, it sounds like he's moving somewhere.
Yeah. Go ahead. Say that again.
Yeah, I said that. I wanted to get my input on the Pro Bowl snub because I think that I don't know if Patrick Mahomes is gonna feel some type of way about it because he got snubbed. He didn't get a vote.
You don't care.
I think he does.
Yeah.
Like we talk about, all these dudes got an ego, man. You don't want to poke that bear.
He about to show.
They already say he's acting Jordan-esque, so he's the Jordan-esque of the NFL right now. So I think he do care about that, dude. So, but,
we're about to find out week one.
Week one. I'm gonna let y'all continue on the show, man. Man, keep doing a good job, y'all. Also, hit that like and subscribe on this channel, man. It's good platform.
I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that. And don't think I forgot you, man. We still got something to do.
Hey, yo, hold up. I ain't ducking no smoke, cardinal left. You know what I'm saying?
It's all good. It's all good.
I ain't letting it. I'm here. I'm
no
there.
doubt. No doubt.
All right, y'all. Have a good night.
All right, brother. Have a good night, man. Thank you for calling. Edward Jacks, that's a cool cat, man. That's a cool cat. All right. So let's go ahead. We'll hit the last topic here. It's been a pretty smooth show, going by pretty quickly. And then we'll wrap it up there.
So let's when you're trying to wrap something up to talk about Notre Dame on your phone. But yeah, go ahead.
I'm not trying to, man. That's not what I'm trying to do, man. It just happened to go that way. No, but let's talk about the NFL Pro Bowlers have been selected, which is so weird to me because there's not an actual game anymore. When they got this flag football thing, is that what it is?
Flag football in the events, yeah.
Sound like the NBA All-Star Weekend now, huh?
I don't know. I think what's the point in calling it a Pro Bowl now?
Yeah.
There's no bowl to play.
I think that they didn't want to get rid of it because it's something that the players can use as a negotiating chip and an opportunity to get incentives in their contract. Like if I get selected to the Pro Bowl, then I could get an extra, $100, $500 million, whatever it may be, right? And so I don't think they wanted to completely get rid of it for that. And I think maybe they still believe that the fans still care. I don't know. But yeah. So yeah, let's
by fans, players, and coaches each count for a third of the final vote. Yeah, sure.
Right.
All right. But you want to start with the AFC?
Yeah.
AFC quarterbacks. The starter is going to be none other than Lamar. No, I'm messing with you. Josh Allen from the Buffalo Bills.
Where'd you get the whole list? I got the is it you on ESPN.com or NFL.com?
I'm on Yahoo Sports. Yahoo Sports gave me the full list, but I think I have another one, NFL.com. I got the snubs on NFL.com though.
ESPN.com has it laid out a weird way. But anyway, go ahead, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah. The starter is going to be Josh Allen with Joe Burrow and Lamar Jackson as your AFC Pro Bowl quarterbacks. Running back, another Raven, Derrick Henry, Joe Mixon, Jonathan Taylor, rightfully so. Fullback, we're just talking about Ravens nonstop. Patrick Ricard for the Baltimore Ravens. Wide receiver. Guess what, Bruce? Another Raven. Zay Flowers has breaking the mold of what was the time? I think it was 20 years?
29 years, their entire existence, right?
Yeah. He's the first receiver.
First Ravens receiver ever to make the Pro Bowl, which is crazy because Anquan Bolden,
Yeah.
Jacoby
Another great
Jones.
receiver. But I don't think Jacoby Jones had just above 1,000 that season. I don't think he had nothing crazy though.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess that was a vicious time when it came to receivers in the league. So
yeah,
I get it.
No, absolutely. But Jamar Chase, Jerry Jeudy, that was the shocker for me. Jerry Jeudy really turned it around when Jameis Winston got the starting position. You start seeing a lot more Jerry Jeudy, but Nico Collins and Zay Flowers. The Nico Collins one
that's weird, right?
Because he missed half the season. So how do you miss half the season and still be selected as a Pro Bowler? So that's weird on that one. But the tight ends, Brock Bowers, of course, that was outside of a doubt. Broke the rookie record in receiving for tight ends this season with Travis Kelce, aka Travis Swifty, from the Kansas City Chiefs.
You say Travis Swifty? I just got that late.
I wish G was here. G would have liked that one. G would have liked that one. Offensive tackle, Deion Dawkins, Laremy Tunsil, Rashawn Slater from the Chargers.
Laremy Tunsil, yeah.
Yeah, what did I say? I said Laremy, didn't it? That's funny. Quentin Nelson, Joe Thuney, Trey Smith.
Hold on, let me back you up just 1 second.
Was that a
Quentin Nelson? Go Irish.
Dang.
7-time Pro Bowler. First 7-time Pro Bowler for the Colts consecutive since Peyton Manning.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good stat. All right, Creed Humphrey, another Baltimore Raven, Tyler Linderbaum.
Linderbaum,
Linderbaum. I can never
He's
say these
Iowa
names right.
guy.
Interior lineman. You got don't make me pronounce that name. Namdi, Madubuke.
Matabuke. Mm-hmm.
Matabuke. There you go. All right, Cameron Hayward from Pittsburgh Steelers. Chris Jones from Kansas City. TJ Watt from Pittsburgh got it. Nick Bonito from Denver Broncos. Khalil Mack, shockingly, got the outside linebacker position over there. Mm-hmm. Another Baltimore Raven in the inside middle linebacker position with Quan Smith, Zaire Franklin from the Indianapolis Colts. Cornerback, another Baltimore Raven, Marlon Humphrey, Denzel Ward from Cleveland Browns, Patrick Surtain II. Derek Stingley Jr. got the starting nod at the quarterback position. Free safety, Minka Fitzpatrick, got it. Strong safety, go Irish. Kyle Hamilton from the Baltimore Ravens got the starting nod over Derwin James of the Los Angeles Chargers. We can get in the long snapper, punter, place kicker if you guys care. Just go look them up. Anyway, those are your AFC starters. Notably non-mentioned, we had on the call before, Patrick Mahomes was not mentioned as a Pro Bowl player in the AFC, man. What do you think about that?
I think that it's a year-by-year thing, not a career achievement. Mm-hmm. And Pat Mahomes this year, as great as Pat Mahomes is, guaranteed first ballot Hall of Famer, this year he wasn't as good as Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, or Lamar Jackson. He just wasn't. And I'm sure he may get an attitude and try to take that out on people in the playoffs. But
pretty positive.
Right. In terms of Pro Bowl selection, he just wasn't there this year. So, I mean, he can't be mad at that. And I got to assume he doesn't expect to be there every single year. I would hope not.
Yeah. I mean, to me, it's clear to me. I mean, if there's only 3 spots, you're giving it to the 1 and 2 runner-up for MVP, which is Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen right now. But if you look at Joe Burrow's numbers and not look at the record, you would think that's the MVP. But if you don't look at the record, right? I mean, the kid is showing out this entire season, minus his defense giving up 30-something points per game. Right. I mean, that's just more of a defensive thing while you're trying to hold the team on your back.
Same season. Absolutely.
But 4,600 yards is what he has. He's leading the league in touchdown. I mean, in passing yardage. Right. Team is 8-8 trying to fight their way into the playoffs. Right. Yeah, but you look at those 3 things. Patrick Mahomes really didn't do much this year, as you said in the previous podcast before. This is a down year for him. Right.
Yeah.
And they're 15-1.
Yeah. 4,000 passing yards and like 29 passing touchdowns.
Is a down year for Patrick Mahomes, but they're 15-1. You know what I mean? So that goes to show you the greatness of that team. So I didn't really see that myself as a snub. It's just, it's kind of weird to like hear it mentioned. But like if you go back, you look at the stats, so you go and look at the play of the 3 quarterbacks that were mentioned, you're like, oh no, Patrick didn't outplay neither one of those guys.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's my take on that. Running backs, I think they got it pretty right. I like the running backs. Derrick Henry, of course, should be the starter. Jonathan Taylor, I would probably put that one over Joe Mixon. I'm not sure if that came in an order. I know Derrick Henry was the starter, but I'm not sure the order behind Joe Mixon and Jonathan Taylor. But Jamar Chase, we just knew he was going to get it. Brock Bowers, we knew he was going to get it. Those guys have been balling. Jamar Chase, I believe he's going to win the Triple Crown this year. And Brock Bowers, of course, we mentioned set the rookie receiving record that Mike Ditka, excuse me, had for forever. Felt like what, 50 years?
Right? Yeah,
56 years. Yeah. But that's the AFC. We're gonna roll over here to the NFC real quick. NFC Pro Bowlers quarterback Jared Goff, Detroit Lions, Jaden Daniels, Pro Bowl in his rookie season. Got the second votes. Sam Darnold for the Minnesota Vikings. Running back Saquon Barkley, Jahmyr Gibbs, Josh Jacobs from the Green Bay Packers. Fullback Kyle Juszczyk from the San Francisco 49ers. Wide receiver without mention Justin Jefferson, Amon St. Brown, CeeDee Lamb, Terry McLaurin, tight end George Kittle, Trey McBride. I like that pick. Trey McBride really has balled out for the Arizona Cardinals. Unfortunately, the Arizona Cardinals just haven't balled out themselves. But
quick question for you. Sorry to interrupt. How did Jahmyr Gibbs make it over Kyren Siren?
I was gonna get to that.
Okay.
Oh no, wait, I'm gonna get to that.
Okay.
Lane Johnson's going to be the starting tackle. Landon Dickerson for the Philadelphia Eagles going to be offensive guard. Frank Ragnow from the Detroit Lions going to be your starting center. Nick Bosa is going to be on the defensive end. Micah Parsons, despite Dallas's Cowboys' poorest play, got the second most votes. Rashawn Gary, go Green Bay, is on that list.
Right. Go Pack,
as a defensive end. Go Pack, go. Interior lineman, Jalen Carter, the Philadelphia Eagles, rightfully so. Dexter Lawrence from the New York Giants. Vita Vea for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Outside linebacker, 2 Minnesota Vikings were voted back-to-back. Jonathan Greenard, Andrew Van Ginkel from the Minnesota Vikings. And Jared Verse, man, go Noles from Los Angeles Rams, a rookie. Got a Pro Bowl at outside linebacker. Inside linebacker.
Pro Bowl selection as a rookie. That's real cool.
Good. Absolutely. Fred Warner, Zach Bond as your inside linebacker. Cornerback, Jalen Johnson from the Bears. That's too bad for the Bears. I don't know if I can give anybody a Pro Bowl if you lose 10 or 11 straight games. But Byron Murphy for the Minnesota Vikings, J.C. Horn for Carolina. Free safety, go Pack go, is going to be Xavier McKinney, of course. Strong safety, Buda Baker, Brian Branch from the Detroit Lions. And then, of course, your long snappers and punters and stuff like that. You can go ahead and look at the tape if you want to see that. Devontae Turpin, I would mention that one, return specialist for the Cowboys. He's actually a receiver as well. Good. But the notable snubs.
Yes.
All right, we'll go ahead and start off with yours. Jahmyr Gibbs got the start.
Very good.
Very, very good running back. No Kyren the Siren. How does that make sense? Jahmyr Gibbs is not even top 5 in rushing at all.
I think he's
Kyren the Siren,
6th or 8th. Jahmyr Gibbs.
I'm pulling up the numbers right now. But Kyren the Siren is 3rd in the league at 1,299 yards.
Correct.
Rushing. Jahmyr Gibbs is at 1,273. So let me see. Maybe it may be the receiving. Let's see. Let me try to find the receiving yards. That may be the only tiebreaker.
Yeah, I'm gonna check.
Kyren Siren has one more touchdown than Jahmyr Gibbs. Averages 81 yards a game. It would have to be receiving.
So Jahmyr Gibbs has 47 catches, 486 yards, and Kyren has
70. Oh, that's career. Yeah, I almost gave you the career numbers.
And he has. Okay, I guess that's the difference. Kyren has 34 catches for 182. So that might be the difference, I guess. But I mean, that could be scheme though. But I guess it's all good.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, he'll be the receiving. That's why they'll give him the nod. I definitely thought Kyren Siren would have definitely gotten one. Just based off their play over there in Los Angeles. I mean, he's been without a shadow of a doubt a good bell cow for that team.
Yeah, 3rd in the league in rushing, 16 touchdowns. That ain't bad.
No, not at all. Not at all. But Baker, touchdown maker.
This one is interesting. I don't know how you put what's his name, the rookie kid over Baker. It's got to be the rushing yards.
Maybe
it's got to be the rushing yards.
But still, I mean, Baker Mayfield.
Yes.
I mean, don't get me wrong here. Top 3 in passing yards. Let me see. Where is he at in touchdowns? He will be 2nd in touchdowns. Only 15 interceptions to where's Jaden Daniels? Jaden Daniels has 9. QBR maybe. Let's see where he's at. Okay, Jaden Daniels 4th in QBR. Baker's kind of down there. He's 16 in QBR. Quarterback rating.
Got picks. That's why.
But quarterback rating, he's 4th in the league. So he's top 5 in touchdowns, top 5 in passing yards, top 5 in rating.
Yep.
Jane Daniels is 9th in rating.
Look, man, what am I gonna say, man? What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? The young fella did his thing, but there's no way he should be a Pro Bowler over Baker. Like that's
He has 14 more passing touchdowns than Jaden Daniels.
Right.
I mean, in order to make up a difference, you can add in the 6 rushing touchdowns. Still, that only puts him at 31 to Baker Mayfield's 39. So I'm curious. I'm curious on that one.
Baker's completing 72% of his passes on the year. Like that's wild.
To Jaden Daniels is 69.4.
Yeah, like
so 2 percentage points higher than Jaden Daniels in completion percentage. I mean, we could say he attempts more passes, but he completes a better percentage even with more attempts. So that's even harder to do, right? To outpace somebody in percentage completion with even more attempts. So that one shocked me, man. That was probably one of my biggest snubs, in my opinion. It was a Kyron the Siren one, but Baker Mayfield, I think that was more of a popularity vote from the DMV when it came to Jaden Daniels. I don't think
that might have something to do with it.
Yeah, I don't think he outplayed Baker Mayfield when you look at a totality of the season.
I don't either, but you know. And the sad part is, even with the crazy year Baker's having, he can't make All-Pro either.
Oh wow!
Yeah, think about it. Goff, Darnold, maybe Jaden Daniels again in the NFC, and then obviously, All-Pro is throughout the league. It's not even divided up by conference. And then, of course, in the AFC, Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, Mahomes, Lamar. Like Baker's not going to be, because of the picks that he threw, he's not going to be able to surpass any of those guys.
That's true.
Oh man, that's tough.
That's going to be tough for him, man.
I'm sure he made a lot of incentives in his contract, so he'll have to deal with getting some extra money instead.
He got that bag. At least Tampa's looking at him like, oh man, we paid the right person.
Right.
We got our guy. Behind. And despite he even lost his weapons, of course, he lost Chris Godwin early in the season. Yes. He lost Mike Evans for a little bit of time throughout the season. And yet he still ended up top 5 in 3 or 4 categories. Right. I think that's huge, man. That's really huge.
He might throw like 4 more touchdowns on Sunday against Carolina.
That's very true.
Yeah.
That's very true.
Yeah, those are some mean snubs there.
James Cook, I didn't pay attention to James Cook. Let me see. Phil in the clear 1,000 yards. Man, that's probably why. That'll do it. He wasn't a 1,000-yard rusher.
That'll definitely do it.
No, absolutely. I was looking at the receivers for AFC. Let me see receiver. Jamar Chase, Jerry Jeudy, Nico Collins, Zay Flowers. There
you go.
Would have liked Brian Thomas Jr. in there.
I'm sorry.
Brian Thomas Jr., the Jacksonville receiver.
What about
he had
him?
A great season this year. I'm saying I would have put him in that mix of the AFC receivers.
Okay.
Yeah. 1,179 receiving yards, he's 5th in touchdowns. He's number 5 in receiving yards. Yeah, I don't see how he. Yeah, that's another snub to me. You put Nico Collins in. Where did Nico Collins end up at? Let me see. Nico Collins. Not gonna lie, I gotta keep scrolling for Nico Collins. Nico didn't even get 1,000 yards this season.
Yeah,
played only 11 games.
Yeah, that's why I prefer All-Pro. All-Pro, I think, is a much better measure than Pro Bowl or All-Star in the NBA. You know? Yeah,
that's a horrible snub. Like Lad McConkey got more than Nico Collins. Devontae Adams, 975. There's a lot of receivers that's in front of Nico Collins' name right here. Brian Thomas Jr., he's the highest. Yeah, he's the highest receiver in the AFC. He has the most yards in the AFC, yeah. With the exception of Jamar Chase, excuse me. With the exception of Jamar Chase, it goes Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, CeeDee Lamb, Amon-Ra St. Brown, then Brian Thomas Jr. With 80 receptions. He's the only one in the top 5
Brian
with
Thomas
less
Jr. had
than
80 catches.
100. 80 catches.
Still, though, that's impressive.
1,179 yards. Everybody above him had 20 plus catches.
More.
20 plus. More. Yeah.
But you know what, though? That speaks to LSU's
Market.
program. Man, Malik Neighbors got busy. Brian Thomas Jr. got busy. Justin Jefferson gets busy every year. Jamar Chase gets busy every year. Like,
Yeah.
that's they're
Where did
pumping him
CeeDee
out.
Lamb go? CeeDee Lamb, that's a Bama
CeeDee
boy?
Lamb went to Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. There you go.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So 3
So did Marvin
LSU
Mims.
boys
And
led
Marvin
the
Mims is a Pro Bowler as well.
wow.
Yeah, Mims went to Oklahoma too. Mm-hmm.
So 3 LSU Tigers are in the top 5 receiving in the NFL.
Yeah.
Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, Brian Thomas Jr.
That's wild, right?
1, 2, and 5.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's pretty dope. Malik Neighbors, he went to LSU.
Yeah. Didn't I say Malik Neighbors? I thought I did.
Oh, I probably didn't hear you, but he's at number 8.
Okay. There you go.
So that's 4 top 10.
Whew.
Wow. That's a snub to me. Yeah, that's a huge. Like I
agree.
When I saw that name on it, I'm like, Nico Collins. That didn't make sense. When you got Brian Thomas Jr. right here, that speaks to the market. That has to be because of where he's at. I mean, obviously you ain't gonna put wins and losses on him, and that has nothing to do with him. But no, man, that's all I got. You got anything else on this?
No, I really don't, man. I must say I'm impressed, though, man. It's a pretty. I think it's a very solid list overall. But excuse me. I think it's a super solid list. But yeah, some of the snubs are weird, but everybody can't make it, right? And
yeah, true.
There's gonna be. You gotta sometimes, I guess, pick nits to try and figure out who's gonna do what. So you got what you got.
Yep. That's all I have. That's all she wrote, brother.
There you go.
That's all she wrote. You gonna open up the phone lines for this one?
Yeah, we can do that. Absolutely.
Yeah. Got enough time? We ain't hit 2 hours yet.
Nah, we have not.
We are striking well on time. Look at this time.
That's crazy, right? It's moving right along. So yeah, we're gonna open up the phone lines here. If anybody wants to call in, give your thoughts on the Pro Bowl snubs, or what you think about the selections overall, or even the viability of the Pro Bowl period. Give us a shout and let's hear what you got to say.
And did your player make the Pro Bowl? Mark Andrews a real snub as well.
Oh yeah. Especially after a record-setting season. Absolutely. Great point. Great point. Brock Bowers.
1, 2, 3.
Mark Andrews, he missed a good portion of the season, I think.
Yeah, I'm about to say he's not even top 50 in receiving. Yeah. I don't see how you consider that a snub. Travis Kelce and Brock Bowers are above him.
Yeah, that's fair. I think that's fair.
He didn't even crack the top 50. There you go. He's at 619. He's at 57. I mean, Travis Kelce's at 823. Yeah, I don't know how you want to consider that a snub. I think Jonnu Smith has a conversation. But he's just barely above Travis Kelce. Barely. He has more touchdowns, though. That's the Swifties for you.
Those are the Swifties. Absolutely.
He had more than triple the touchdowns as Kelce. Yeah, but the yards also play a factor in that, Bubba.
Yeah, it's
yards and catches.
So me, one of the things that I'm a big
51 to 97. He had 46 more catches.
Wow.
Yeah, bro.
You know I'm one of those dudes that's big on standardization, right? And with the standardization issue, my thing is this, and I know why they don't do it, but I just wish they would. I know it'll never happen. But what I want is for across all these sports, in your particular sport, lay out the criteria for these awards and these selections and be done with it. But they want people to debate it and talk about it. Just lay out the criteria. If you meet certain thresholds, then you are able to be nominated or you're able to be one. Now, if you got too many people, that meet the threshold, then there's got to be another level. And then at that point, you can discuss it out. But this would make so much more sense, and people wouldn't have to argue or debate it, which again is what they want. But it would make so much more sense to me if they just say, hey, 1,100 receiving yards, and or what you do is you base it, I guess, maybe on the league average of production at that position for that season. That way, okay, you're not setting some arbitrary number that may not be viable, but you set it on league average of production and say, if you eclipse that marker by a certain amount, then you can be a Pro Bowl. Then you could be all pro. Boom. Right? You play a certain amount of games, you eclipse certain numbers, certain benchmarks, and then ta-da, we got it. Like, to me, it doesn't seem that difficult, but that's me.
Somehow we'll make it that way.
Of course.
I'm over here looking at
definitely not, Tyler. Definitely not. But just like we were saying earlier, just the thing of being not nominated, but named to the Pro Bowl, that can help guys get more money because that's an incentive that they're reaching in their play. So that stuff is normally in a lot of these in their contracts, right? So if you get named to the Pro Bowl, even if you don't go because you have, to your point, something more important to be thinking about, then that's your thing. So let's take this call from Bruce. Bruce, what up, man? You got that phone fixed?
Everybody hear me clear now, man.
Yeah, I think it sounds better. Let's try it.
Hey.
Yes, sir.
We keep it short. How you doing, Transformer?
What's good, brother?
Hey.
What's good, bro?
Oh, it's man. Hey. My man Transformer gets it in that gym.
Yes, sir.
Yes, he does.
Transformer, I got gym anxiety, man. Give me one quick tip to get over that, yo. You know what I'm saying?
What, like the personnel or like the gym period?
No, I got gym anxiety. It's just like, I got anxiety when I go in the gym. Like, how do I shake that shit? Like,
bring the gym to you.
Yeah, right. Do it at home.
Yeah,
exactly.
do it at home. Yeah, you can get some dumbbells, kettlebell, and a medicine ball and call me and I can give you a workout, bro. Pause. That sounded crazy.
Hey,
but
you know what you're talking about.
I appreciate it. Hey, quick take.
Yes,
Notre Dame got away with a lucky one today because y'all didn't play no goddamn eighth-string quarterback. Y'all got lucky.
Okay.
Y'all go get your ass. I ain't gonna lie, y'all got a good defense though. Y'all tough. Hey, let me ask you something. The quarterback for Notre Dame, didn't he play for Duke last year or something?
That's
like
correct.
that?
Yeah, he did.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Transfer.
Earlier subject. I seen earlier, right, when you were talking to Ryan. I ain't gonna get into no serious details. I think Scat Bull. I think he's a Raven. He's a Raven.
Really? With Derrick Henry?
I think Scat State. I think he's a Raven. Dylan Gabriel for Oregon. He looked like a goddamn dead headlights. He ain't like that. I always knew that he wasn't like that.
No. Dylan Gabriel is really good. I've been watching this guy for years. He got caught by a buzzsaw. That happens. Okay. Let's try it this way, right? Most people see Tom Brady as the greatest of all time, right? He got eaten alive in 2 separate Super Bowls by the Giants. It happens.
True.
Yeah. Sure. Folks couldn't stop number 4 to say their life.
I guarantee you Dylan Gabriel won't be shit in the NFL. He's going to be just like Desmond Ritter and Spencer Rattler.
That's possible.
That's
possible. And if he's not, he's not. But I think
I don't think a quarterback from Oregon has been good yet. Marcus Mariota?
Justin Herbert, maybe? I guess. He's the only. He's Herbert. Wow. Yeah.
But he hasn't done anything. But so.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
And Jalen Milroe was a goddamn. He remind me of Jamarcus Russell these last couple goddamn games.
I try to tell you about Jalen Milroe, man. I try to tell you.
Man, he act like he throws the ball right to the defender.
Hey, he didn't want the ball, bro. He didn't want the ball.
That's our roll tide. We'll be back next year, though, stronger than ever. Listen, about this Pro Bowl shit, I don't give a goddamn about Ravens have no 9 Pro Bowlers. We want the Super Bowl.
I hear you.
I don't give a goddamn about no 9 Pro Bowl. I do not want to be at the Pro Bowl. I want to be at the Super Bowl.
Yes, sir.
Period. We got 9 Pro Bowls. Period. Yeah, fuck that. excuse my language. I don't mean to be, belligerent. You know what I'm saying? But
right.
That shit don't mean nothing if we don't hoist that goddamn trophy. Fuck get to the Super Bowl. That shit don't mean a goddamn thing. And they talking about Patrick Mahomes got snubbed. Do you think Patrick Mahomes give a goddamn about him being snubbed? Patrick Mahomes a goddamn champion.
Yeah, he about to show it though.
I think when you're that great, you want everything though. You know what I'm saying? And you also look for that chip on your shoulder type thing. Again, like I like to point, like Brady, those guys look for every little thing. Even after Mike was as great as he was doing what he was doing, he always looked for something little to try and piss him off so that he have a reason to go off on somebody. So I think
he made his own scenarios up in his head and shit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think all the all-time greats are like that. They're always looking for some extra level of motivation. And I think Mahomes is probably like that. Oh, what? They don't think I'm a damn Pro Bowler after everything I do. Okay, I'm gonna show them, Yeah. So I think he understands what's the most important thing, but I think he's gonna use that as a little something extra.
Yes. Also, I'm just gonna skim through some stuff that y'all said on this show tonight. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes. Don't nobody want to see Joe Burrow in the playoffs. If he makes it to the playoffs, it's going to get scary.
Yeah, I agree.
That's why Kansas City finna lay down.
Listen,
Kansas City finna lay down. Let Denver win.
Oh man!
Listen, if Cincinnati get into the playoffs, it's going to be scary in that AFC, man.
Mm-hmm.
It really, because they was on the brink of beating us twice.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yo, can't nobody, man, Chase and Higgins are the listen. I take them over the duo from Minnesota any day.
Yeah, Sam Darnold and
I don't think the gap is
Justin?
that big, but yeah, I'm not mad at you saying that. I don't think the gap is that big, but I'm not mad.
I would definitely take Burrow and Chase over Darnold and Justin Jefferson.
If what you call him retired today, Joe Burrow. What's the wide receiver for the Bengals again?
Jamar Chase.
Right now, today, do you think they Hall of Famers?
No.
You don't think Jamar Chase a Hall of Famer right now?
Mm-mm.
Not yet. He's close.
Not yet. Because what did that put? I mean, what is his career like? What, 6,000 yards? I mean, yeah, no. Man, it's hard for Hall of Fame receivers to get in there with 10. You got to at least get 10.
Yeah, man. Hey, listen. I don't like the college. I don't like it. I don't like the matchups. The games haven't been competitive in college this year. I mean, in the playoffs. I don't know. Maybe it gets thicker in the next round. I just did that game. That Notre Dame game today was a snoozer. I actually dozed off 3 times during the game. But I got the job done, brother. So, yeah, I mean, much respect to Notre Dame.
Go Irish.
Let me run through them real quick. The Aston Genty game, man, they had 9 people up at the line for Shorty, man. What could he do? He couldn't do nothing. Too much he could have done.
He still got a buck, didn't he?
Yeah, he still got a buck.
Yeah.
He got a buck, but he had to run that bitch 30 times to get it.
Yeah, it wasn't his typical, but he still got it, though.
But like I say, Ravens, we got 9 Pro Bowls. I don't give a goddamn. The only bowl we supposed to be in is in February in New Orleans. And, yeah, man. And happy birthday to my king, LeBron. Coach King. The greatest of all time, in my opinion. Even though he got some bullshit with him. You know what I'm saying? My man Bruce, we just talked about this guy. Bruce talk about this damn guy every we go back and forth every day in the inbox about this guy.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, we have some very good debates.
We trying to prove each other wrong.
Nah, we have some very spirited debates. I enjoy it.
But Bruce can move the goalpost 100 ways, boy. I can tell you, boy. You get him in one point. You get Bruce at one point, he'll move the goalpost to another point. Whereas though you got to prove that point to hear move it again.
Nah, man, that's not my Steve, man. I'm not a goalpost mover. Come on, man.
You sure about that?
What you say, Transformer?
I just said, are you sure about that?
Oh, I'm sure about that. That's not how I move.
I
don't do that.
That's your take, bro. I'll let you have it.
Hey, let me say this. What you call them get knocked off? If what you call them don't win Sunday night, they're going to get knocked off early. I guarantee you. Detroit going home early, man. Sometimes they pay Baker Mayfield. Shit. Hold up. Tampa might, hold on. They might win the conference.
Tampa?
Hold up. Tampa South.
Yeah, they in the NFC South. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hey, I'm going to tell y'all this, man. Hey, nobody wants to see Tampa. Nobody wants to see Tampa.
You're right. I definitely agree with that. You're right. That's a
either
dangerous
be Minnesota or Detroit. Got to play them in the first round.
Hey, listen, because Baker playing with a chip on his shoulder, bigger than Mel.
Yeah.
Man, that kid got heart, man.
He does.
He got heart. I respect for Baker Mayfield ever since he was Oklahoma.
That same here. I've been a big fan of his since Oklahoma. See, you finally got one right, bro.
There you go, that boy. Hey man, our debate went crazy. How we had the other day.
Oh man, look, people feel how they feel about it, man. I don't know what to tell you.
What debate?
You got a lot of views for that one, huh? We went at it that morning, but we come out the blue. We was on fire that day, huh?
It was good. It was good.
That day, though, boy, we was clicking because we good because I asked you questions and you asking me questions, so we going back. You ain't gonna, you ain't gonna lie. You're a little bit better than me, Bruce. I ain't gonna lie. You more meticulous. You more articulate than me. I'm just ghetto as fuck. That's all.
Nah, man. I wouldn't even say that, man. You bring the competition, man. So I got to step my game up.
Young Furrow one day, man. He said I'm getting like Young Furrow, man. Give me that charge.
Don't worry about it, man. We're going to show the world how you get down when you come on here and UNG rec shop for us, man.
Look, only way I'm coming on if we make it to the Super Bowl and we lose.
You got to come anyway.
Nah, you got to come on.
Show up.
Do that.
You got to show up, bro.
We're going to do that.
You got to show up.
I fully anticipate a conference championship appearance. So prior to that, you going to be on here breaking it down.
See, man, are Ravens fans. We got to have a Raven detractor on that show that day for it to work.
We'll see what we can do about coming up with that.
We'll hold y'all boys. I mean, have a great night, bro.
All right, Bruce, man. Thank you for calling, man. Appreciate you.
All right, soldiers.
No doubt.
Sailor.
I knew you was going to do that.
Sailor. Wait a minute. I'm a sailor, bro.
I was going to correct him. All right,
Hey, soldiers. Whoa.
No doubt. Shout out to my midshipmen because
we spanked him, soldier.
Yep, put foots in us.
Put foots in them, boy.
What we got? About another 335 days? Is that about? Come on.
Yeah, somewhere around there. Just buckle up. Just sit back, relax, popcorn ready.
I got to get a calendar, man. Start marking these days off. I can't take
when
this.
Is the next game, man? When is the next game?
Well, at least I got something in college football to take my mind off of that for a little while,
Hey, Notre Dame got your back, bro. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
They got your back.
They do. All right, team. Well, listen, we appreciate you all tuning in as always. Who is this binaural beat? Okay, you're new. What's going on, binaural beat? Good to see you here. Make sure you do us a solid, hit that like and that subscribe button. And if you're so interested, man, join the channel. Make sure you just go back through the channel. We got tons and tons of content on there, shorts, lives, videos, all that. So yeah, go back through, see what you like. We got a lot of stuff. I'm pretty sure you'll enjoy it. Is there a chance they still might play him? Almost kind of like a you guys thought kind of move. Know what I mean? Binaural beat, from what we're hearing, Saquon is not going to play. It would be awesome if he did. And I think they would have to allow they would have to let the NFL know, at which point we would know publicly. But yeah, as it stands right now, he's not going to play, which really sucks because I don't know if you were here when we discussed it, but we really want to see Saquon have an opportunity to go for the record. But it doesn't
definitely
look like
thought he was going to get it. Definitely. At least give him a crack at it. Give him a crack at it.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
give him a crack at it. First half, give him a crack. Let him try.
That's right.
Let that line go out there and show their ass, man. Let them know why they on the Pro Bowl over here.
Facts.
Like, yeah, come on now.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah. We believe me, both of us are on the same page with that as well. We wish that he would get that opportunity. So, but they told him he's going to sit. So I guess they're going to sit a bunch of the starters, not just him. So that's what you got going on there. Appreciate you, binaural beat. I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Yeah, man. Take the time, check out the channel. Like I said, got a ton of good stuff on there. And if you enjoy the content, make sure you share it with other people who are looking for maybe a different voice in the sports media. Because well, we definitely got different voices. We're not going to kick it the way you hear it on, on First Take or all these other shows. We do our own thing. The independent media gives you an opportunity to say more of what you're feeling and not necessarily have to play a particular line. So, yep. But I appreciate you being here, man. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to drop it right here. This was a pretty quick show for a 4-topicer, but
yes, sir.
We're gonna go, and I'm gonna.
We easily ran through the pick'em because half of them not playing.
Right. Great point. That's a great point. Absolutely, binaural beat. We're gonna do that, man. Thank you so much. So all y'all have a great night. We appreciate you.
And Happy New Year, by the way. I don't even think we said that.
Did we not say that? Man, to anybody who wasn't here, Happy New Year. Yeah. We wish all of you the best health, wealth, and success for 2025.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I can't believe we didn't.
I don't think we did. We were so hype off Notre Dame.
Yeah, I was so hyped coming in off of that.
Yeah. It was hype. Said, bump that New Year's.
My goodness. Hey, that's my Happy New Year. You know what I mean?
Hey, that's real. Yeah. That's real. But Happy New Year's, everybody. Happy New Year's.
Yes. And y'all have a great night, and we will be back with you. Might do something tomorrow. Don't even know. Actually, I might get up with Ryan tomorrow and do another little college football joint, run down this Notre Dame piece. And who knows what might happen? Maybe me and Transformer will pop up and, who knows? But Saturday night for sure, though. God willing. Yep. So y'all have a good one, and we will talk to you then. We out. Peace.
Go Irish.
Go Irish.